Hey, it's CJ here. Welcome back into True Point of Creation in the live stream. You may be able to notice over here in the corner, there's some changes. We're going to talk about the changes here in a minute, and that angle. It's a different angle, but I did. This was the thumbnail to the video, and I was flipping through this magazine, and I just knew that I just knew that I had to use it, but it's just so funny. Maybe we use it in a collage or something. I believe this is vintage, like early 90s or something. We'll have to look at it and see. It's not in my vintage stack that we were going to mess with today, but I just wanted to show it to you. Hey, it's not clickbait. This is the actual magazine. This is the clippings from the magazine. You know, I don't know what he said, but she ain't feeling it. She ain't feeling it. But she has to because they're in like dance class or something. I love it. And I'll flip it here. I'll flip it real quick. This is what it is. It's a Life magazine from 1994. So about this, I mean, I guess technically it's vintage, but it's probably not what you think of when you think of vintage.
Diamond 8153 said she is obviously uncomfortable.
Yeah, it's pretty funny. I have some more of these that I was given. I got to give a shout out to her. Her name is Sherry. She's not seeing the channel or anything, but her mom had collected magazines and just gave me so many magazines, multiple times. I think I went over there like 3 or 4 times and like filled my little work van with magazines, like as much as I could take at the time, and I still have a ton of them. But she hooked me up, and I did tell her that, you know, I was showing her like the stuff that I make and stuff, and told her I'll make her one because she lives in California, and I told her we'll stay in contact on Facebook, and once I can make her one really good one, I'm gonna send her an original someday just to say thank you, her mom. Then she can have like a memorialize her mom's love for magazines. But these were in the magazines. We'll flip through these a little bit. We have a bunch to do, and I'm trying to think of the order in my mind. Here's the first order of business. Well, welcome. Welcome to my creative space, which is changing a lot. As you can see, you'll see there's a video now going to come out on Thursday, and that's another order of business to talk about some order of business. And we're going to get into the games. We're going to get into collage and all that good stuff. The first order of business is I've changed everything. We said we're in Thursday's video. I'm going to put it. So here's where I need your help. I need your help because there is a video I was going to put out on Thursday that is a collage experiment. One of those chill ones where, you know, plays the music for a little bit and then you kind of get the collage, and then I talk and tell you what's going on in my mind, but then also you get a little chillness to it. So one of those chill ones, it's a collage experiment video though. And I think it came out really good, and I was going to put it out on Thursday, but then I made another video of changing my space here. And it's like kind of like a finishing touches video where I'm showing my process of finishing some stuff. So I've showed the process of all this happening. The problem is I can't wait to put that video out because now everything's changed. You know, it's already changed. So any future videos or anything's live streams now, it's already spoiling sort of what's happening around here. So I need to get that video out. But first I need to put the collage experiment video out. So I'm going to put it out tomorrow randomly. It's so random, but all I'm asking is if you see this, if you can go and just interact with that video, give it a thumbs up, give it a little comment. At the end, I ask what color backing board you want or you would like, and that'll really help out that video because putting it out on a Sunday randomly just after I just did a live stream, YouTube may not like that. So all of the help you can give me on at least giving that video a chance to be seen by somebody, anybody, would be very helpful to me, because then on Thursday, I'm going to release the video of redoing this space, and it's going to be very interesting. I talk about my equipment. I talk about how this is all going to work. This is a whole 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4 something shelves full of magazines, and you'll see how crazy it actually is in the video. And that one's going to be out on Thursday. I'll put that one out on Thursday, but I'm going to put another video out tomorrow. I think I just got to get it uploaded and stuff. So if I think I can get it uploaded, I'll put it out tomorrow. And that will give it enough time to, you know, be on there for a little bit. Is it not reading this stuff now? What's happening? I saw it put it there. Why is it not reading this stuff? what's happening. I'm gonna refresh it. So refresh the chat. I was worried about problems. I was worried about the problems with something happening here. So I refreshed it. If I'm lurking on my PC, oh, there it goes.
Said, hey, Mary.
Okay, so it missed those two right there. Something I had to refresh it and it wasn't showing it. So Mary was saying hi to everyone. Y'all could see that in the chat and stuff too. But I guess it wasn't reading it for a second. I'll keep an eye on things. I have a sneaky suspicion. So what happened here, and you'll see it in the video, is one of my friends sold me their Insta360 camera, which is this camera right over here now, which is the same camera that's up here. And so now I'm not running this GoPro, and hopefully it helps my setup and makes things better. I decided we changed it all out in Thursday's video. We have to say goodbye to my Michelangelo print that's over here. It's a very beautiful piece and I love it so much, but it needs to go because we're gonna swap. These are all interchangeable, and there's still a frame missing here that I need to get. There's another one up here missing, and I might even take these all the way to the ceiling. But these are like placeholders for right now, except for this one. This one's for sale on my website, but these ones are just kind of placeholders right now. I should put that one up for sale. So we're gonna do these together. You see these smaller frames here, like this one? We're gonna like be making ones in it, and then you'll get to see it on the background for like a few weeks or something, unless someone buys it, and then it'll rotate, or if we make a new one, we'll rotate them around. There's gonna be another black one right there behind my water bottle. I'm just missing a couple frames, and I want this to be white. I want them to, whoa, there I go, hitting the frame. I'm looking at the camera. Anyway, they're going to be all counterbalanced. It's not finished, and it's going to be continuously evolving, but that's going to make it cool because we'll get to see some of the collages that we've made together. As you can see, we made that one together. That's the avocado one. You can't really see it. There's the other avocado one. You can't really see it, but it should be really interesting and fun. So anyway, everything's changing around here. It's very different, but it's been a lot of work, but that don't matter. I just ask if you could help me out and interact with Sunday's video, and then interact with Thursday's video too. But we'll be live on Tuesday, so we'll get to talk about it and stuff like that. So we have so much stuff. I told y'all we're gonna look at some no, I didn't say we're gonna we're gonna collage with some vintage magazines. These are technically vintage, but that's not what I was thinking about collaging with. Which one do I want to show? So these are cool. They're interesting. They're Life magazines. You know some Life magazines. Those are from the early 90s. Also, these were in the stack with those, the Reminisce ones. So Reminisce is, I think we talked about these a little bit. I think we actually flipped through these a little bit.
Said your new setup looks good.
Thank you so much. Thanks for the first compliment. Patty gave me the first compliment on my space. I worked really hard on it, and it's going to be better. And hopefully this camera looks a little better from the look of it. I know the skin maybe, I have bright white lights on me, so I could maybe change the color of the light, but it may change the color of this. So it's gonna I have to sacrifice the lighting on my skin for good lighting down here, you know, unless I had like a little switch or remote or something, I could change it when I change stuff. These are just, it's funny, Reminisce magazines are like, they're newer magazines, but they're old pictures. So if you want some vintage stuff without having the old vintage magazines, this is like 2010 right here, but the pictures inside of them will be kind of vintage and stuff. We'll look at those later. So what I have here, I told you we're going to collage with vintage magazines today because I have a bunch of other stuff. I found this just the other day, this red book. Okay, it's definitely vintage, right? It's definitely 1965. We can call that vintage. But while I was getting that magazine, I found this one, Connoisseur, the Connoisseur magazine. I wonder if you've ever seen these, because I've never seen one, and then I looked it up and I'm like, well, what is that? And it was like a luxury lifestyle magazine. It apparently is what it was, of like, you know, look at this. But it's really nice. This one is from like the early 90s, 1990. It's from 1990, but the paper and everything's really nice in it. So I'll show you this one real quick, and this will be our magazine look through. It is Connoisseur, and apparently it's like, you know, a wealthy magazine, or for like a luxury lifestyle type magazine. But what I noticed when I just flipped through it real quick is so much jewels. There's so much jewelry in here that It's pretty wild to see some of the like artifact. I don't know if you call it an artifact. Some artifacts are in here, but like look at those, so beautiful. And this paper is really nice, so it's pretty wild. That ladybug, whoa, that's a really good ladybug right there. Should cut that out. Hey, that's like one of our rollers we use. We gotta flatten that stuff out. Yep. Pretty cool. I'll show you some more real quick of this one. Look at these pictures. Like, it's pretty crazy. And I would think like vintage or older, like this is nice paper. It's Betty Boop. She's sticking her foot in the ink. I don't know if we're gonna draw with that or what we're doing with that, but look at that. It's like an artifact or something. I don't know. This is an artifact. That's all I can say. I don't really know. Lots of jewelry. And I think I marked one piece of jewelry because I was like, oh, that's got face written all over it. But look at all this beautiful jewelry. And I like to collage with jewelry personally. That's a pretty cool piece of art right there. That's really cool. There's a really nice seashell right there. It's dipped in platinum. I don't know if it is or not, but really cool, really different. And I was like, yeah, I mean, I like jewelry magazines. Well, it's a Jaguar. It is a Jaguar. Jaguar. There's a globe. There's a pretty lady. A nice pin. Some watches. You know, look at that. That's really cool. There's a place down the road that makes these kind of sculptures, like out of bronze or they're brass or whatever. Really nice. Really nice. I should take y'all down there sometime and show you. Is this the one? Sorry, something in my throat. Actually, I should take something to drink, and you guys can comment real quick what you're drinking on today. We do that. What's your creative juice for today? Get you guys commenting and saying what you're drinking on. I'm drinking on another one of these. This one's pink lemonade this time. It's pretty good. It's different. It's different. It's got a taste to it. You taste lemonade at first, and then you taste something else. I can't put my tongue on it. Well, I put my tongue on it, but I can't put my mind on it. These are cool pictures, good pictures. Yummy chocolate. Like the chocolate. Where's the ones I'm going to show you my diamonds?
Said caffeine-free Diet Pepsi.
Okay, caffeine-free Diet Pepsi. I need the caffeine. I need to get a blast. Here it is. I'm going to make something with this.
Pepsi, full sugar.
Full sugar. There we go. That's what I like to hear. Full sugar. This is a face to me. Those eyes and maybe the mouth, and there's extra stuff, some ears. I mean, I could make a whole character just off of this. This looks like a character.
Said hi, Cassie.
This is it's pretty crazy magazine. I'll go ahead and get through the rest. It's like luxury stuff. So that's our magazine for today. And connoisseur. It's got a lot of art and stuff and artifacts, I guess. I will say it has one thing. It has an oldish magazine smell, and it has some green sticker.
8153 said strawberry lemonade kombucha.
Oh, we're close. We're close. Mine's pink lemonade. Mine's the pink lemonade. Not sponsored or anything. Maybe they'll sponsor me someday. That'd be really cool. I'm going to start making fake sponsors in my videos just to see if people, how people, if they tune out or if they skip past them. I'll look at my video stats. See if I'm good at reading a sponsor. The taste of lemon. The pink of lime.
Said hi Patty, full sugar tastes excellent, but I can't have that any more pensive face.
Yeah, that's kind of how it goes. There's a lot of things that I can't eat anymore. Which is really sad. It's really sad, but you know, it is what it is. Let's switch to our camera. We got a new camera. Camera. I kind of look a little funny in it though. It's not too bad. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. At least you get to see more of the shot. And I think this is cool. You can't see that all the way. I guess all you see is these right here. But you got to imagine another shelf, another shelf, another shelf. And this is maybe a quarter of the shelf. It goes... Magazines, man. Got magazines, man. That's crazy. But now this should be easier to just pull something off the shelf and get to collaging with it. Depending on what we need, I can find the goods right there. Should be pretty nice.
Said I shouldn't have it either, but...
But yeah, you know, sometimes we just do it anyway. So yeah, that's really cool for the backdrop. Let's look at this. So we're going to go down the field. We're going to play the game here in a second. But just gotta do this, gotta remind people, because people see these videos later. So we're gonna talk about that in a second too. But I do have a website, do have a membership on my website. We're almost done with this month, and once this month's over, that Surreal character card will not be available, which is a lie. The ones that don't get given away in the memberships, if you just wanted one of the Surreal Collage character cards, I'm going to just put them up for sale, and I can mail them to you.
Said awesome setup. I need something like that.
I'm glad you like it. I'm glad you like it. I'm showing it on Thursday's video. Everything. A real behind the scenes footage, and it's not just exclusive. So on my website, if you become a member, you're part of the Surreal Collage character cards. But if you do sign up, make sure to fill out that little gray bar right there. That's your address and stuff. You have to do that because the way Squarespace is set up, when you become a member, they don't ask you for your mailing address, and I need your mailing address so I can send you your Surreal Collage character card in the mail every month. And then there's the theme song for that Collage character card. There's a little brief stuff here. There's exclusive videos on here. Exclusive. Here's one where my makeshift box stuff, I can't ever put that on YouTube or anywhere because, you know, it shows me taking other people's boxes and making them.
Said, oh, I was wondering about the cards. I missed how many so far?
None so far. So this is just this. So this is the first month. We started at the beginning of April was when I launched it. And then, as it says right here, the cards will be shipped out at the beginning of May. So anyone who signs up during the month of April, then at the end of the month, anyone who was signed up in that month or who was an active customer or who paid for that month because maybe they canceled or whatever, then as long as they paid for April, they will get April's card at the beginning of May. That's when I'll ship them out. So that's how I'm able to know who was part of it. And so at the beginning of May, I ship out all the ones for April, and there'll be a new one that is sitting up here for May, and then at the end of May, you know, so on and so forth. That's how it's going to go. There's a little note there explaining that. If you ever have any questions on my website, there's tons of frequently asked questions down here, tons. And then answer any of these, they should have an answer. I worked really hard on these, so if you ever have any questions about my memberships and stuff, then it's all down
here.
here.
I missed April, but I will buy it.
Yeah, so I could just put it on there, and you don't have to become a member. If you just want to buy one here and there that you like, then I'm going to put them up for sale after the month is over, and that's how I do it. If you have any questions ever, it's just me. I'm just running, it's just a Squarespace website, and it's just me. My daughter helps me out a little bit. You could just send me a message right here. It's directly to me. No, there's no overlord. No one's running it. I may say we sometimes, but we is just me. It's the royal we. You know what I mean? But anyway, there's exclusive videos on here. I took Lexi's idea, and the magazine hauls. We got issues. So next Monday, I'll probably put this up because it's just a magazine haul video, but I made a new thumbnail style for it, and those will be my new thumbnails for the magazine hauls. I think they're pretty fun and interesting how I'm like holding the magazine there. It's kind of cool. And that's just showing off a stack of magazines from April and May, depending on what I get when that lady gives me all her subscriptions. And there's another video right here of a new Surreal Collage character that I have so many I'm ahead, but now I'm behind because if I post this old video on the page, it's going to look different because all my stuff has changed. So I need to get the older stuff. But anyway, there's a new Surreal Collage video right there if you want to check it out. And I'm going to change this to a monthly thing. It's the Creatives Weekly is what I was calling it. I'm going to call it Creatives Monthly, and it's going to be like a little monthly challenge, but I want to make it free for everyone so we can all participate in it, and we can even do it here on the live streams where it's kind of like a challenge, kind of like a Fabulage prompt, but way deeper than a Fabulage prompt. I take it way deeper. It's more like I don't know. It's more like a theme. It's more like a theme of a collage instead of just a one-word prompt. It's pretty deep, and then it can change in different aspects. Anyway, and just got to tell you about that. So that's my membership on my page. If you ever have any questions, you just go here. There's free resources here just on the main page too. You go down to the bottom, and there's some free resources here for you as well. And I'll keep working on that. And you could also shop my prints, which I do not, or my originals, which I do not have very many because that one's sold. There's only that one available. Those two are sold, And these ones down here are available, but they're my older vintage ones. There'll be a lot more. You're going to see a lot of
At
those
my
on the
dash
site.
quiet dash corner.
Hey, Carol.
Said that sounds fun. Hi, everyone.
Hey, thanks for stopping by. So, next thing I want to say, I should have said this way earlier.
Patty X said hi, Carol.
Hi, Carol. If you want to interact with this video and you're not watching us live, check this out here on the screen. If you click that button down there where it shows the little timestamp, then it puts a timestamp on your comment. So you can still interact with these videos just like it was live. You just go, like it'll show it again here in a second. So you're gonna leave a comment, you go and hit the comment thing, see that button right there? You click that button and see it put the timestamp there. So anyone who clicks that timestamp in the future, they can see exactly what you're talking about. So if you wanna interact with these like the game, play the game like we're just about to play here in a second, just drop a comment, hit that timestamp button, and then your comment is timestamped. So now everyone knows what you're talking about, and then you can leave multiple comments. So I feel like when people see these live streams, they may not want to interact with them because the live stream's over. I feel like you still can interact with it.
Said hi, Patty.
Hi, Carol. Thanks for stopping in. So anyway, that's how you do it. Just want to let y'all know. Now, let's get into having a party. Who's
Becky
ready to have a collage
said
party?
Sweetface doesn't have a hat today.
Oh, no, I don't. I should grab a hat. My hair's all messed up today. I need to do something about that.
Said, what did I miss?
You haven't missed nothing yet, Becky. We just started. We're just talking about the new setup here, and I need your help by commenting on my video on tomorrow and on Thursday because I got to get them out. So I'm going to flood YouTube. They're not going to like it, but I have to get them out because my whole setup's changed here. We're having a collage party. We're going to play Picture This. This one, I don't really know if you want to give an idea for this one. I'm thinking this is to celebrate the new setup. We're celebrating all types of stuff. It's always a celebration around here. We're having so much fun. Becky, we're going to talk about this package here in a minute. Becky sent me some stuff, but let's play Picture This first. Then we'll do that. Then we'll collage. And I might actually do some cutting why we do this.
8153 said New Year's party backstage at the zoo.
Yes, at the zoo or Jurassic Park. Or one's a chicken, one's a dinosaur. Yes, that's definitely like a party. I was thinking that's our party, right? And you can comment on that, right? But here's the picture they took of me. I don't know why every time I get a picture of me, they always look all messed up.
Is __ Angela
always look messed
said,
up.
Rock out like it's 1999 at the zoo.
Yeah, at the zoo for sure. And man, what's in this? Is that apple cider? Or is that Cristal in his drink, in his cup? He's got his boombox. He's got his boombox.
Said Chicken Dino Boombox Party.
The chicken is crazy. The dog. This is just like when someone tries to get a picture with their phone. Like, here, go get a picture with him. And then I'm standing there and it's always, why does my face always look like this? I don't really know why that happens to me. I want to show you this picture of this girl so you know what's happening. This is in the Vintage magazine. I'm going to pull this girl out right here, okay? Okay, this is from the Red Book. This is from the Red Book one. So I'm going to pull this out while we're doing this. So I don't feel rushed. You don't feel rushed because we know the delay with our stream, you know. So I'm going to go ahead and strip this one picture out of this Red Book from, what did we say? It's like 1960 something, 62. Am I right? I might be wrong. I'm pretty sure I'm wrong. 1965, 5. Let me show her to you again. Got the new camera. It kind of works. It kind of works.
Said, oh, you hung up the snake pig and the petal head.
I did.
Looks great.
Yes, so there's a video on Thursday. It's going to show all of this happening. I'm missing a frame right here. It's going to be one of these little ones here. And then I'm missing a frame here. And these are all going to be rotating. They're all going to be rotating. So should be fun. Let me get this one out of the way. Then we got the dog right there. Just thought he was funny because he just reminds me of when someone tries to take a picture of you and you're not ready. What is she making? I want to know. What is she making? Pretty wild. But I'm going to try to take this girl out. Ooh, brand new blade. I just changed my blade right before this. So it's going deep into the mat. I'm going to cut this out. So yeah, I need to catch up because the videos are going to be like, if I don't put those out, then it'll look weird because like, oh, it's back to the old setup. Oh, it's the new setup.
Said, did you take down the pic of the butt?
So, yep, and you'll see we give her a little farewell in the video on Thursday. We just have to say goodbye. That picture is actually called Delphic Civil. That's actually a Michelangelo piece. It's in the chapels in Rome, but I got a print of it, and it's in a really nice frame. But don't you worry about that. She's gonna go live over my couch because she matches with my brown leather couch anyway.
Patty X
But she has to go.
said she's making a crazy quilt.
She does look like she's making. I wonder. I was, thinking, socks, quilted socks. Or what would you call that? What is she making? You could also say how you'd collage with her, like if you'd use her in a collage or not. She's just very interesting, and I just saw that picture, and I was like, oh yeah, we're having fun today. We're having a lot of fun today because this is how I'm feeling. Feeling crazy. I'm gonna cut this girl out for our first collage. I found some out of the 90s magazines that I cut out just while I was looking at them, and it would be a funny collage. I don't know if y'all want to make that with me or if I make it on my own, but we'll see if we can get to that point. But yeah, so I don't know what I was thinking, she's making a sweater.
Said lol, she's making clothes for the giant in a fairy tale, and she just noticed he's real when he appears in front of her.
Oh yeah. And she hasn't slept either. Yeah, that sounds more like his. Sounds like it's for some mythical creature or something. Like it's got to be something different, right? It's not just her grandson. I was thinking I wouldn't like to be her grandson. I know what I'm getting for Christmas. It's going to be one of these crazy quilts, and she's going to make me wear it back to school. She's going to watch me walk up to school, too. She's going to take me there and watch me walk into the school wearing her sweatshirt she made me. Ooh, I can't see her foot. Oh, it goes back this way. Okay, I'm going to switch the picture. Give me 1 second. I just got to get around her shoe. And that gives people a chance with the delay. The picture just kind of has all these shadows on it. Not to mention I have my Friday night lights on. Yet it's Saturday. Saturday night lights, I guess. Turn them on Saturdays. Okay, that came out between her legs. There we go. It's kind of cool. I mean, you can't really see me doing this stuff, but you know what I'm doing, so it's cool. We're gonna get ready so you're not sitting around waiting on me collaging. We have another one. This is the theme park. I want to know a bunch of this. I mean, how would you collage with it? First off, what does it remind you of? Have you ever rode on that? I don't know if that's a roller coaster. He's like a caterpillar, I'm guessing. He's like caterpillar roller coaster. Is he from like a movie? Is that Alice in Wonderland or something? You tell me what you know and what does it make you feel? And also, do you have any theme park? Oh, I see a carousel in the background. Do you have any theme parks that freak you out or creep you out or...
My dash quiet,
we have one around here, that's why I said
that.
That.
I bet your daughter had an awesome childhood. You have a great imagination.
She does have good. She's still. I let her tell her be young forever. There's no need to grow up. Like why?
Diane Miller 8153
unless you got to pay your bills and stuff.
Said the person who made that toy hates kids. Lol.
Probably does. We have a place out here. It's called Enchanted Forest. I dare you to look it up. Oh, Becky, it didn't read it?
Said that is nightmare fuel. Scary caterpillar clown.
He is kind of clownish, huh? He is kind of clownish. I dare you to look up a place called Enchanted Forest in Oregon. It's a homemade theme park. It's got Humpty Dumpty. It's got the witch. You go into the witch's mouth that's carved out of a tree with a big old nose. And you go into the... Talk about a creepy place, man. Kids go.
Said it reminds me of Alice in Wonderland.
That's what I thought too. I was thinking of Alice in Wonderland when I saw it, and I was wondering if that's exactly what it was, or it's just kind of, giving off that vibe. I think it's probably just giving off that vibe because they don't look like the other guy got a little smoking pipe. He's smoking his hookah or something, right? I mean, I may be wrong. I want to show y'all some stuff like that too, because I used to go around and look at wall murals because there's so many around here and they're really cool artists around here, and I would go check them out and film little clips of the cool murals just that I could find. And there was one that was all an Alice in Wonderland theme. I bet it's still there because it's in a secret alley to a secret restaurant. It's kind of fun, kind of cool. It's in the hipster area. There's a couple hipster areas around here, you can imagine, but it's kind of fun. Okay, it's kind of creepy. I'm gonna say it should be eating something. That'd be pretty fun. If maybe it was that you could see them popping out of the back if they're getting sucked in and then thrown into the back through the back of his head. Maybe they're kids. I mean, I know that's kind of crazy, but maybe they're kids going getting sucked up in there. That'd be pretty wild. He is kind of clownish. I think you could go with the, you know, creepy theme park vibe to your collage. I think that would be interesting, weird, and crazy. Here's one a little more tamed. Yeah, I mean, if you want to be tamed, but this is the Pyramid of Giza. What would you do with that one? You can imagine a better picture, obviously, like that one I just found when I was searching in the pictures. But, you know, can you get a full pyramid? Do you want, like, I'm not going to give you your ideas. You say the ideas, and then I'll say what I think of when I think of the pyramid. Or, you know, it's an alien power station. I don't know what they're thinking next. But it is a crazy thing, and if you ever see, I've never been there. If you've ever been there, you tell us about it, but I've never been there, but I've seen a lot of videos of there, obviously. And it's just crazy when you see people standing next to those blocks. It's like, wow, that's wild.
At Patiette's. Said in Philly there are a lot of murals. My daughter and I painted murals on her back walls.
Oh, really? That sounds awesome. Sounds fun, actually. That's a good experience.
Said it's a surreal volcano.
Oh, yeah, that'd be cool. I never thought about that. Whoa, I never thought about the pyramid being a volcano. Wow, and we might have to find, I think I might have a better picture of the pyramid around here somewhere. That's a good idea. I like that idea. We could do something with that. So I got this girl. She's out. I gotta get used to this camera over here. So I cut her out while we're talking and collage ideaing, and I kept her. I'll keep her.
8153 said CJ will likely want to add drips.
the bottom of it will be dripping, but these drips will be lava. That would actually be fun too, if you had it coming down the side of it and then it's dripping out off the bottom. Thanks for the idea. I totally wouldn't have done that. That's probably what I'd do. Oh, this stuff is kind of strange, but it's kind of good at the same time. It's one of those weird experiences. I always got to kind of wash it down with some water though, because I don't want it like making my throat all weird. I got one girl here. I was thinking I'll cut out this phone. This is out of the same magazine. So, oh no, it's the Memories magazine, which is still really old. Light glare. There we go. I'm gonna cut out this phone real quick. On the back, which way? Sorry, I'm backwards. On the back, we saw this a couple times ago when I found that magazine. I'm gonna save that. I'm just not gonna cut it because the phone's up in this corner. So I just want this old rotary phone. All right, I would say I like the volcano. That would be fun. That would be so cool. We need to save that. Excuse me. Save that in the memory banks, because I think we could do that, or just make a mountain a volcano as well too.
At Cassie _ Angelan spot.
Why is it not
said the blonde reminds me of the girl that gave me the bird finger the other day when I told a group of 10 kids not to climb my fence.
Is that what she looks like? She looks like that. Yeah, she looks like she'd give you the finger. Look at her sassy little stance down here. Look at her little stance, and look at her hands too. Yeah. She's a little evil girl. I'd imagine that. I imagine that. Oh, I think it would be fun. I've probably heard this idea from somebody before, seen it before, but like people skiing down it, you know, maybe put a snow cap at the top, which kind of goes with the volcano idea. If it was a snow cap mountain on the top, you cut off the top of a mountain and it fits on the top of the pyramid, but then it's blowing out a volcano out of the top. I know I have a Nat Geo with some Hawaii volcanoes going out, bunch of them. And people skiing down the side, that'd be interesting. I've probably seen that before, so that's not like an original idea. Or people hiking up it, that's obviously not original idea either, but you could use something like that. Uh, our British lady's a little slow today.
Said
She's
she'll be a
being
mean
weird.
girl when she's 12.
Yeah, she will. I can tell. She's a mean girl now.
Becky Boca. Said the blonde girl reminds me of Carol Ann. Stay away from the light.
Yes, crazy. She's wild. Good thing I didn't cut her out. We'll say, well, maybe we should cut her out and make some crazy with her. We have her. She's from the Red Book from the 1965. I think you could also make it like a big speed bump. If it depends on the scale. If the car was really big, then the car could like hit that or something, or people could be jumping it with their bikes or something. If he was bigger, you know, if he was like a big dude on a bike, that'd be pretty fun. Just all scale. All right, the daisy that grew from concrete. Imagine this bigger with a big crack. Like imagine a big crack of concrete, and then you see the flower in the middle. Can you think of something that you might collage with in that aspect? So imagine a big crack in the concrete, and then there's a daisy coming out. But you know how cracks go, they're kind of meandering around. That's an interesting word. They're meandering around, and it's just kind of going all over the place, the cracks. What's happening? I'm cut out this old rotary phone. I'm sure we can all, well, maybe not all of us, but I remember the rotary phone. At least we had them in my house. They were very annoying. And I know I tried to text with that thing. That's like, the rotary phone is equivalent to trying to write a comment on YouTube with your remote control on your TV. Kinda. You gotta go over, down to just to find the U, and then you gotta go way up to where the A's at, and then on the phone or on the TV, the keyboard's all messed up, so it's like some weird keyboard. You don't know where any letter's at, and so you're just clicking all around. Or when it tries to get you to put in your passcode because it automatically logged you out again. I'm not, totally not bitter. Totally not bitter when Discovery Plus logs me out once a week because they want to keep it so not a bunch of people use my same account or something. I don't know why they're doing that, but I have to keep relogging in with the stupid remote. I'm tempted to make a little short passcode of like 1, 2, 3. Okay, log me back in now. What's your email address? Super long.
Said I was really big into prank calls. Rotary phones were such a pain for pranking. It took forever.
Yeah, exactly. But that was the time. That was like the pranking time. That's when we were using our rotary phone. I remember that. That's actually what we would do it on. And it was always like make up a funny name and they have to say it back. It's the Simpsons joke. It's Seymour. Seymour who? It's Seymour Butts. Oh man, we had a good childhood, man. Kids these days, they're just too desensitized. I don't know. They got too much in their face. Seems good,
said at
but
Becky Dash, I can picture you doing that.
It seems like it's a good thing.
Is _ Angelan Spot. Said my grandma had a rotary phone until I was a teenager. We had the push buttons.
Oh, okay. I don't know why we had ours. We're just poor, so we didn't have a new phone. So we had that old. It wasn't as old school as this. It was just a plastic phone, but we had that. I just remember that phone. And then maybe once I became like a teenager and stuff, we finally got the one.
My quiet corner. Said time for dinner. Take care all. Colleen Jacobs Y9S. Said rotary is fun to hang up on someone.
Oh yeah, it sounds good. That's the best to hang up on someone is with the rotary phone. That's funny. We got the one long cord. I don't know. Y'all probably remember that too. Is finally you get the cord. Super long.
Bye, Carol. Have a good dinner.
Bye, Carol. Have a good dinner. That's what we need to do is have dinner around here. We ate a little something before I started, so my daughter's not starving or anything. But you remember when they gave us the super long phone cord?
Said by quiet corner.
It's you could rip it, take it all the way down the hallway so everyone can't eavesdrop on your conversations. Okay, I've been listening to this. What I would think of is the cracks in the concrete. I think the daisy's really cool, but if you can get some little people popping out of the cracks, I think that would be really fun and interesting. Or you can go on to like some zombie stuff, but they need to be smaller. It's all about the scale. So we're imagining the scale being down. So a big old crack in the concrete, I think, stuff coming out, obviously, but I like to collage with people. So I'm going to say like either zombie hands coming out, zombie people slowly coming out. It's like the Thriller video or something happening in the daytime because we need to see it, but the crack is crazy. And either that or they're like little munchkin people or something, or they're like little what do they call those from, it's not Lord of the Rings, but the elf people. I can't remember their names. You know what I'm saying? There's a technical term from the they're not munchkins. What are they called? What's that movie called? It's the Lord of the Rings spinoff. It's got, they live the hobbits.
Said I would plant the flower on top of the pyramid volcano.
Oh yeah, that'd be interesting. That would be interesting right there. Let me get around the rotary phone, see if y'all could riff off of that. Something was coming out of the crack, you know. Could be pretty much anything.
Cassie _ is _ Angelan Scott. Said I imagine the crack turned into a river.
Ooh, I like that. That sounds interesting right there. I heard crack and I'm like, uh-oh. The crack is something else now. It's the plumber. It's the plumber's back. Okay, I got some more for you. Got some more. Okay, what's coming out of the frame? And while you're thinking about what's coming out of the frame, see how the shadows are all on this picture? That's a good way to protect your art online. It's in that little free document. If you ever want to get that, it's on the website for free. I made it. It just tips like that. Like if you take your picture and then throw a little overlay of a shadow, or take a picture with the real shadow when the sun's like coming through your window and you can get the window paint there or something like that, the window paint coming right there, then it kind of puts a reflection on your picture, or it drops a shadow over it so no one can really steal it. They can act like it is, but there's no way they can make a good print out of it. They can't really do nothing with it but claim it's their own, and then how far does that get them, you know? So it's a good way to protect your art right there, is put a little drop shadow and it still looks elegant, where you're not like making your art look bad with a big old watermark over the top of it. And then, you know, you got to be careful with just throwing watermarks on it. It kind of takes away from it. So you want to be subtle when you're throwing watermarks on stuff if you're worried about protecting your art online. But everyone still needs to see it, you know. Something I tell my daughter is like, she makes all these really cool stories. She's super creative. She can make a whole story out of that picture, you know. It's like way more creative than I am with her storytelling, but she never wants to share them because she thinks people are going to steal them. And you know, true story with her stories. You can't really true story with the stories, but it's tough to protect that. But especially, you know, AI wants to strip her story creativity and use that for their next movie. For the next Marvel movie. No, her stuff ain't Marvel stuff, but you know, it would be she's worried about that. So, you know, do what you can.
Cassie
but that's one
is _ Angelan Scott. Said a tiny clown is invading your house coming from the carnival in the frame.
Oh no. Oh no. That does not sound fun. I mean, to some it might sound fun. Just looking at this girl on this phone here. Okay, what was next? I'm just cutting while we're talking here, just so we can actually make a collage. I see Snoopy on like a Van Gogh type of thing right here, but I'm gonna try not to mess Snoopy and the Van Gogh painting and stuff up. I just wanted this frame here, so I'm gonna do that real quick. I don't even know if I need it, but it was sitting there. So bye, Snoopy. Did I switch the picture? Oh yeah, we're talking about this one. Coming and invading your home. Clown, are you trying to give us nightmares? I think you might be trying to give us some nightmares. Oh, I forgot the order of business. So many orders of business to business with. I guess I can wait a little while. Uh-oh. Don't want to leave any of the green behind. No, 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 no. Straight cut, straight cut. I want to Neander again. What's coming out of that picture? What's coming out of that picture frame? This is where it's cool because you could pretty much do anything. Anything can come out of the picture frame. And you can pretty much make whatever you wanted. Cut this one more line and then I'm going to say I don't know what I'm gonna say actually. I should think about it. It is Snoopy. Snoopy's coming out. Snoopy's coming out of the picture frame. Snoopy's cool. He's just here chilling. Look at him. I gotta remember how to do this camera now. So there should be an autofocus on this camera, but it's trying to focus on my face. It's trying to stay on my face, which is looking weird with the camera, but you know, gotta work on it. Okay, Snoopy. Don't know what to do with Snoopy. I don't want the frame. I wish, you know, it would be really cool if we had the crack of the concrete cracked up on the ground of the floor, like that was on the floor. This is like a dimensional thing, since I'm just going to go off what I was just thinking and looking at that other picture with the daisy, is that if the daisy's like blooming through, you could see the leaves coming through the frame, and then there's a crack on the table, but then the crack goes on into the background. Here comes a comment. Maybe.
At Cassie underscore Angelan spot. Said a hand reaching into the frame to remove something fantasy like a tiny unicorn.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Said if you are not going to use Snoopy Van Gogh, you can put it on my pile, please.
Okay. You want that one. Cool. We need to start making piles. Who was it? Who said that? I forget. It might have been Cassie. Someone said they would take the text off of my hands. I tried to pass it off to Becky one time. I think I tried to pass it off on Lexi as well. I have a bag full of text. Somebody said they wanted the text. Who was it? Speak now, or, you know, you're going to have regret. What's the word? I was going to say the forever hold your peace, but that's not true. You're probably going to regret speaking up on it, but if you want a bag of text, it's not the hugest bag. There for a minute, I was just cutting out the text because I thought, well, maybe, you know, I don't keep it anymore, so there won't not be an update to that bag. But if you're the one who wanted it, let me know. And I'm going to start.
Becky Bocone said you did not try to give me the text.
Oh, I did
I would love to have it.
Oh, you want it too? Well, we could split it. There's a lot of it. If you like it, then cool. Yeah, maybe it was Lexi. I think I was somebody. I tried to pawn it off on somebody, and they're like, "No, get out of here! Get out of here with that stuff." Okay, Becky. We're gonna finish this game, and then we're gonna talk about the stuff Becky sent me. But we're gonna save some of the stuff that Becky sent me for Tuesday, because we're doing a different collage on there, and we don't want to ruin the surprise all the way. So we're gonna do that. I got an
Energizer. I would be glad to split it.
Okay, we'll see. I don't know if anyone. Maybe it was you that said you wanted it. I don't remember. I thought it might have been Cassie, or somebody said that they like text. We'll give them a chance. Maybe they're not here who said it too. I just remember we were just talking about it, and as a side note. But I do have a bag of text. I have a bag of other random stuff, and we can go through it, and we can maybe play a game of who wants this stuff. And the first one to call it, I'll throw it in a pile, and then we'll just keep making piles for everyone, and then I will send them off your way. So we'll definitely do that with magazines. I just got some more magazines the other day, and they're ones I already have, but they were all brand new sitting in the community store, and I had a couple dollars.
Said it wasn't me.
Oh, okay. Good. Good. I don't feel bad. All right. Well, no worries then. We'll see. I'll ask again, Becky, when we pull them out, and then I'll put them in your pile. At least I know that for now. And you have a Snoopy. I have some other weird random bags, and y'all have seen those bags, not all the way through, but there's bags with a bunch of clippings in them, and I've been seeing some of the books that y'all are making. Oh, that was the other order of business. It's business. Lord business. I wanted to show Facebook. We're doing that right after this. We're going to jump over to our community over on Facebook and look at everybody's stuff and see what everybody else is doing. And if you are new to the community and you want to join, you just go over to the Facebook group. It's the Creative Juice Facebook group, or it's the Creative Juice group. I believe it's technical term on there, but the link is in the description of this video, and you can go over there and post your stuff and see what everyone else is making and post it. And then when they're doing other stuff, Becky posted her live that she was doing, and then some of us were over there I only got to stay for like half of it because my daughter was like, dude, make some food, make some food. So we had to go make some food, but I left it on in the background on the TV. So that was cool. We were having a good time. I like it. I like it a lot. That was fun. That was a fun time, Becky. And I saw some of y'all over there too, and that was cool. Super cool. So if you want to share something you're making, or you want to share, I gotta keep switching this. Sorry, I leave y'all hanging here. But if you want to share something, we're going to look at some stuff that people make. So here's the train. Next train is at this time. It's the platform, if you could think about that. But here's another picture of the train. So you got one picture, two pictures. This is kind of like a vintage, you know, so I don't know where this is at. it's at the train stop. That's where it's at. Next train's coming soon. This one, that's not a bullet train, but it's funny with dudes walking around. I don't know, that's a different country or something, because you can tell by the thing in the background.
Becky Boko said, thank you for watching my live stream on Thursday, everyone. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, it was really fun too. And it's interesting and fun. And y'all were getting to business, had so much stuff.
Said, I'm a lot crazier when I am on my channel.
Yeah, you got to watch out when you're with your friends.
Said, I watched a bit of it on my TV, was just too lazy to get my phone out to comment, but I enjoyed it, Becky.
Yeah, that's kind of how I had it on the TV, and then I had my phone, but then I had to abandon the phone because I left it on the TV. The watch hours. You know, I will say this. Who knows her name? Give her a shout out, because I wanted to leave a comment. I just saw she released a video. Believe her name is Jess Makes Art, and she's interesting. She's really funny, and I watch her channel when I see her videos, because I subscribed with my other page, and so it shows up on my TV. And I saw she just posted a video here, and I watched it like an hour ago or something. But I noticed her mention that she just started a membership, and I'm like, she's got way more followers. Like, she said she just qualified. And I was like, no way, because she has like 5,000 subscribers or something. Like, you just qualified for memberships? And then I got to thinking, I'm like, it's because...
Said, thank you so much, Cassie. CJ, if you have time to watch the rest later, I mentioned you a couple times.
Oh, nice. I was there for probably like half of it or something. I don't know how long it went on for. My TV kept going. It went on to something else. So that was fun. Thanks for mentioning me. I appreciate that too. And we're gonna do something together. I don't know how we're gonna do it yet. I'm really got a lot happening, but you guys can watch out. Me and Becky are do something probably once we get this summer and stuff. And I have a couple other people that would like to maybe collab and stuff in the future. So we'll see that. I don't know exactly how those are gonna take place right now, but we will make it happen and keep it making fun for y'all. I like it. I want y'all to have fun here. And that's why the Facebook community group exists, because I just want a place for you to show your stuff and show off and show us what you're doing, and we can all like support each other in ways and stuff, because I don't always want it to be about me. You know, I like this and it's fun, and I'm trying to grow my channel, so a thumbs up would help me out. You know, following the page helps me out, but I want to see what y'all are making too.
I have ideas, CJ. We will talk soon.
Awesome. Yeah, and it's just, you know, we gotta consider my time. my time is pretty crazy right now, because I'm trying to catch up. I'm ahead, but I'm behind. I don't know how that makes sense, but it's because now with things changing, and I need to catch back up with like putting out. I have a bunch of collages I made, but I need to fully finish them, so then they can be fully finished where I feel like I can actually sell them, because now I have my website and I need to make the most of my website, and I need to pay for it all, and I put all the money into it like to make it all happen. But I need to, you know, if I don't finish the stuff, then I can't like keep things going. So that's my trick.
Said, I commented on FB Becky.
Oh, you're on there on Facebook? That's I don't know. Was it streaming on Facebook too? I don't know. I was on YouTube. I was on the YouTube one. So the train got, I forgot train stop. It's a magical train stop. It's taking you to some magical land. You know, the North Pole. No, I don't know. It's going. But the train could be taking you somewhere. You could have a bunch of people on the platform. A lot of these pictures, you have to imagine something happening. I just closed that picture, but it was, you know, showing the train, you know, next train's coming at this time. It could have a bunch of weird characters or people standing there, travelers. I think that would be really interesting to see at a train stop. And this one, we're on the same train theme, I think of like Subway Surfers. You ever played that app? My daughter used to play that app. And you can play the Dave and Buster's and go play Subway Surfers. And I think of like some kids running around on the top of the train. That would be fun and interesting. And they could be doing something. Maybe they're up there playing hopscotch, maybe hopscotch or like jump rope or something. It'd just be funny. They're playing stuff on top of the train. But once it takes off, they're going to go rumbling and tumbling off the back. We need 2 shots. We need the first shot of the fun and then the second shot of the not so fun. Okay, this is a rock.
Said Colleen, what did you comment on FB?
This is a rock. And what do you see here, collage-wise? What do you think of? What does it think you of? What do you think you of? Who do you think you is? What do you think you is? I don't know who you is. No, it's a rock. Okay, I think it's a rock. Or is it a tree stump? Can you tell how old that tree is? It's really old. Okay, let me see. We don't want to lose this. Becky wants that Snoopy. He's actually good. That'd be cool for your books. We're gonna look at some of your guys' books here in a second because I'm gonna flip over to the to the crook, the face crook. Okay, I don't need that stuff. I definitely need this still. This side. It's weird because it's like the pictures over here is vice versa. And then it's a movie strip, and I want to cut out all the scenes of the movie strip and make my own movie in there. And it's probably this girl. She reminds me of like some movie though, like one of those scary movies. Like the little girl like knows what's happening, but she don't speak a lot. Like she don't. She's just like the girl in the house, and she don't speak a lot. But something bad's about to happen. Dang, I don't really like scary movies.
Said eyes in the rocks. At Cindy Models
Eyes in
Creativity.
the rocks. Eyes in the rocks.
Said face with hand over mouth party popper. That's a really
Hey,
cool
Sydney.
idea. You should pitch it to Subway Surfers.
Yeah.
Diamond 8153.
Oh,
Said
my hair.
Roadrunner got out of the way, but Wile E. Coyote smashed himself flat against those rocks.
There you go. I
Cassie
love that show.
Is _Angelan spot. Said the only thing I can think is ferns growing in the cracks on the rock.
I like that though. That would look pretty because if you can get all the color to pop.
At Patty X. Said the Bad Seed movie. At Colin Jacobs Y9S. Said I spoke about your live stream. You singing, etc.
Oh, you just commented on Facebook, not on the video. We're gonna go over there in a minute. We're gonna expose Colleen's comment here in a second. No, we're just gonna go and look at it. Yeah, that's so cool. It's just an interesting rock, like there's so many things. It reminds me of like people climbing the rocks, and I know that's like not very impactful of that because it's rock climbing, but I have people climbing rocks. And
at Becky Bocan.
What magazine?
Said Coughlin, OHIC. Lol, yeah, I sing a lot.
That's fun though. It was interesting. It was great. You guys are great. I love Carol's accent too, and then your personality, Becky. It's fun. That was a good stream. You guys should do that more often. And just let us all know. I mean, if I can't make it, or I will try to turn my TV on, so at least to get you some viewers. I didn't finish my thought. Just make
Cindy Models Creativity.
City. Sorry, it's delayed. Our lady's kind of has a speech impediment today. Say it. You can say it, girl. No. she just gave up. We all seen the comment. I gotta look at it again. Here, click on here.
And Colleen Jacobs
you see the cave.
Y9S. Said The Bad Seed is one of my top movies.
Oh, okay.
And Becky Bocan. Said thanks, CJ.
Yeah, you're welcome. What I was gonna say is I watched Jess Makes Art's video, and she said she just got her membership. If you like her, I like her personality. If you want to go subscribe to her channel, I don't know her personally or anything, but you go check her out. I watched her video today, but she said she just got her membership, and it made me think of like, she should already have a membership available to her at 5K followers.
Said Colleen, yes.
But the reason why, and I just, in my mind, I don't know, you could ask her, I don't know if it's true, but I believe it's because she didn't have enough watch hours. And a way for a creator, if you're a creator, the way to get more watch hours, how I've learned, I'm not qualified for memberships on YouTube. My memberships are on my website directly. I'm not quite even close to qualified because I need to have 500 subscribers, but she has 5,000. And I'm like, why would she just qualify? It's watch hours. You need to have 3,000 watch hours to start memberships on YouTube. The way to get your watch hours, why am I pointing at you? I don't know, because I have a camera. I need to know where I'm looking at. The way to get your watch hours up is by live streaming. It's gonna help you, because if you're just putting out videos, that's good and everything, but you will get way more watch hours. I'm almost to 4,000 watch hours. Thanks to y'all. I really appreciate it. I'm not shooting for that anymore because I'm not going to do the membership on YouTube. It's on my website directly, and I can give better stuff on there. And so that's why I wanted to do it on my website. But if you're trying to get monetized, Becky, I know you have your channel and stuff. More live streaming will help you get your watch hours way faster. You're not going to get more subscribers. I mean, I have like 300 videos. That's still don't have 500 subscribers. It don't matter. We got cool people that are making cool stuff, and it's not necessarily about those numbers. But if you need to hit the criteria to start memberships on your page.
Said I'm listening.
Oh, you're listening. Well, hopefully that helps out. Watch my video on Thursday. It doesn't talk about getting your watch hours, but I'll make a video about that kind of stuff because I like it. I'm kind of a geek on this kind of stuff. But so on Thursday, you'll see all of my gear, and I talk about a budget-friendly setup and how to create the ultimate work art space. I don't know if this is ultimate, but we're getting there.
Said you might consider making shorter length content. I don't often have 2 hours to watch someone, but I watch a lot of 30-minute videos. Yeah, that's for sure. My videos are usually about 15 to 20 minutes, and I think that that's what hers were too. And I'm like, oh yeah, her video's about 15 minutes. Usually my videos are about, 15 to 20 to maybe to 30 minutes. Cindy models creativity.
Okay, it's gonna say congratulations. Why doesn't like? It's not reading your comments. I apologize for that. It messes with us sometime. It used to read Diane's voice in a really weird voice.
Said trophy, congratulations.
Oh, there it goes. Yeah, so it's pretty cool. On Thursday we'll do that video. I'll try to make some shorter ones too. I was thinking that, what if I made like a 5-minute video? I know it doesn't help me on YouTube or anything, and they like to see them like over 12 minutes because 12 minutes is like where they can run multiple ads to people. I don't ever see it because I pay for my YouTube, so I never see where the ads are personally when I'm watching. But what I've heard is that if you make your videos over it might be 8 minutes or 12 minutes, then they can run multiple ads on someone's video. So then that helps YouTube. So YouTube wants to see that. So if you make your videos like 12 minutes or more, then YouTube can run multiple ads. And then once you were like a bigger creator, you would get a little bit more ad revenue. It's not something that I shoot for or anything, but those are things that could help you. The little bits help. But I was thinking about maybe making some more shorter content, but the funny thing is actually when I make them like 30 minutes, that's way trimmed down. Like I'm trimming them down. But I also like the videos that I put out, like the one that I'm going to put out tomorrow. It shows that and it has the music, but the idea to the videos is it's not for everyone. First off, it's not for everyone, but I want to show the full process. Now you don't get to see the full process, but it's pretty full so people can understand what I was thinking, how I cut it, what was happening. It's not like I'm just gonna do this and then boom, here it is. Did you know I was cutting a battery out right now? You know what I'm saying? We're gonna look at that here in a second. But anyway, we're gonna do more of it. I'm gonna mix it all up for you. So hopefully I can make something for everyone. The live streams are very long, but they're live streams. Live streams are meant to be very long. So if you can't hang out, you can always come back. And then remember that watch comment thing I showed you. You could just hit the little timestamp down there and say what you're talking about. So when you're talking about this weird rock right here, that's not a rock. This is rock. This is rock right here. This is that energy, pure energy. Oh, this is an energizer. This will energize you to get some energy, just like this tree right here. This tree is pure energy. It's gonna drop a comment there. Is it gonna talk? Maybe it's gonna talk.
At Colleen Jacobs -Y9S. Said watched Jess today and a commercial popped up.
Oh, okay. Yeah. See, I think hers was like 12-15 minutes, and that's what made me think. I'm like, well, I don't see her videos that often. Maybe she posts once a week or once every other week. I don't know her schedule that well. I'm just talking about her. I like her personality. That's why I'm just saying. But I think that maybe, a 15-minute video just is. I learned this from music. Selling music is that someone can only buy my album one time. Maybe you would buy it 2 times to maybe put one in your car, and then you would take one with you in your Walkman. We're back into compact disc days, okay? We're going back in time. Someone would only buy my album 1 time. They would buy the album, maybe they would buy another one and put it in their car. Maybe they'd buy one and give it to their sister as a gift. Okay, they bought it 3 times. There's nothing else. They could be the most diehard supporter of the music, but they can only do so much if you only give them so much. She doesn't need a stack of 10 compact discs of the same album. You know what I'm saying? Unless he wants to go give them away for free. And I mean, there are fans like that and stuff that would do that kind of thing. But I'm just saying, you know, if you're a musician, maybe you should consider making your own energy drinks or something. Drink 5 of those a day. Some kombucha, I don't know. Make water. You can sell water over and over and over again. Sell them t-shirts with different colors and different styles, because the shirt's going to fade out, the shirt's going to ruin, they're going to want more, but the album's still fine, especially now that it's digital. It's loaded on your iPod, you know what I'm saying? Okay, you know, it's on your computer, it's on your smartphone, practically your iPod, it's all in one, but you don't need to buy it anymore. Nowadays, you don't even need to buy it at all, because it's just, we're off the topic. The topic is you need to give them more so they can watch more, so your diehard fans that love you will consume it more. So give them more, and people can watch at their pace where they want. They might not watch it all. Oh, was it Diane? Maybe she just doesn't have enough time, so maybe she'll just watch the shorter ones. And I was thinking of making some shorter videos, making a playlist of the shorter videos, and people could watch those and still enjoy them and don't have the time to dedicate, because it is a dedication, like a movie. I don't ever put in movies anymore because I'm like, oh, I have to dedicate 2.5 hours of my night right now just to worry about the plot line. I'd rather put on Becky's live stream and let it stream.
Said I lost the point of what you were saying.
Yeah, you know, there's like 10 points in there. The point is for her and her live streams is how, if you wanted to get monetized, you need to probably do some more live streaming. Like for Becky, if you wanted to get a membership, you need to get the watch hours up. Then that's helpful to, you know, do some more, give them more that they're looking for. You got to give them more, because they can choose what they want to consume.
I watch some artists that have 20-minute demos. Those are easy to watch.
Yeah, those are pretty good. I mean, 20 minutes is probably good. That's about the range of my videos, are about 20 to, I don't know. Those are the ones that I actually make, but live streams are meant to be a long.
Said if I want to watch a replay of a live stream but don't have 2 hours, I watch it on double speed.
I'd imagine hearing mine at double speed.
Said I was serious about pitching to Subway Surfers. Tears of joy.
Oh, yeah, I mean, make a collage for it. Make a fun collage and see if they like it. They could use it in an advertisement or something. You never know. They're pretty cool. Pretty cool ways to do it. I was just thinking about her and her videos and stuff, and how she could monetize faster if she wanted to do some more live streaming. Just show her whole process. It may not, you know, she could just put on some music or something and show her process. That was a rock. Nobody had anything for rock. I was thinking of, I forgot it now. I think there's something for rock. This one's pretty cool because the rain droplets, and then I only have one more, and then we'll get into the collage and after this one.
At Cassie _ Angelan Spot. Said I sometimes take days to watch the longer YouTube videos a little bit at a time.
Yeah, and that's what's cool. I mean, the thing about YouTube, and we're on Twitch as well right now, but the thing about YouTube is they take these and they put them on YouTube as if they're videos. So someone may see this and think that I make 4-hour videos. We're just live streaming, we're just hanging out together, but then it archives as if it was a video, and that's why I always do that little intro at the beginning. Oh.
Said exactly.
Yeah, you can mix it up.
Said I like to paint rocks like that.
That would be fun, like painting on them. You guys are not afraid to make a mess. You see, we have a difference here, Becky. Me and you are different, because y'all were just like, and I don't. Look at the hands. I'm not gonna get paint all over the hands. It's not my glue. I don't like getting glue on my hands. I'm like a snobby collage artist or something, ain't I? Ain't I though? No, it's just I don't know. I don't like making a big mess. I try to keep my glue contained. We need to keep my glue contained in a container most of the time. That's why none of my collages are finished, because I can glue them down. And take the time to glue anything. Last one, serious. It's time. What's your surreal collage landscape right here? We're making some more. We're gonna make a surreal collage landscape on Tuesday's live stream. We're making a collage landscape. It will not be fast. It will take time.
Messy hands means a good time was had by all.
Yes. Yeah, that's what it looks like. Y'all are having a great time. And you're making some really cool stuff.
Colin Jacobs -Y9S said open mouth smile.
No mouth smile. What's your surreal collage landscape? What's happening here?
Said best viewers D-Brat online.
Okay, I'm not sure what that means.
Diane Miller 8153.
Oh, I see.
Said watch out for the piranhas.
Piranhas. Oh, I see what's happening here. Give me a second. Y'all keep writing your stuff.
Becky
I'm just gonna go.
Said CJ, I think you and I do enough that is similar.
Bye bye.
We can collaborate.
Oh yeah.
We're different enough that we are not competition with each other.
Oh yeah, and you know, FYI, nobody's competition for me. You can't be on. No, I'm just kidding. I don't care. Here's something. A saying: don't comment, don't pop up. What I want for me, I want for everybody else. I don't care. I want to whatever I want for myself, I want everyone else to have as well. I'm not a stingy, greedy person. I will not gatekeep. If you want to know what magazine I got this from, I'll tell you. I'll send it to you.
Colin Jacobs -Y9S said Nessie.
Nessie. Oh, Nessie's coming out of it. Yes, a Loch Ness monster. Or they're different, but you know, same difference. I don't think of anyone as competition. I used to do this in music, and I was like, I don't really care. You can do the same thing as me and do whatever, but it's like as original, you know, as long as you're yourself, then it doesn't really matter. And there's plenty of room for everyone. So I love to see everyone else grow. And that's why the Facebook group, I say go crazy with it. If you see people like that trying to post their website in there that are not really part of our community, then you know, that kind of stupid. We'll boot them out. And we're going to talk here in a second. I want to give y'all something, sort of.
Cassie _ is _Angelan Spot. Said a mermaid is climbing the stairs the one night she comes to shore.
Oh, okay. I have a merman. Did y'all see that merman? We had a merman. He could be laying right there on the dock there. That would be very interesting and really fun. We're going to make a surreal landscape because Becky sent me some stuff. We're going to look at it here in a second. We're not going to look at it all of it, Becky. We got to save some for Tuesday. So we're going to show Becky stuff twice here. Really cool, really fun. Okay, if you still comment on that and it's gone, you know what happened. Oh no, it disappeared. Now you're seeing all my setup again. So let's see. Oh, let me see if I can open that again. Open sesame seed buttons. Let's see if I can log into this. I don't know if it's gonna let me. I don't know. Oh, there I am. Okay, you just give me a second. I hope it's not showing that. No, it's not showing that. You're gonna read all my private messages from all these girls? I'm just joking. There's no girls in there. How do I find it? I gotta do something here. So I'm just doing something. If you still have your surreal collage landscape idea, you just go ahead and talk about that. I'm gonna shrink this down, and now I come back over here. What is happening? We don't know what's happening. Ignite your spark. Does it show it?
Colin Jacobs -Y9S said looks nice, CJ.
Oh, the background? You talking about the background setup? Probably not talking about my messed up. I don't know what's happening here. Let me do this. Grab an image. Sorry, you know, just bear with me. It's a live stream, and see, that's the thing about live streams is they're just kind of off the cuff. That's why they're so much longer. We're just kind of all around. We're just hanging out, you know, and that's kind of where the difference is. And my daughter's actually the one who had to get me to learn to like not worry so much about like what. See, it's showing it now. Is it showing it now? Sorry, it was showing some random stuff. Don't mind the code I'm showing. Don't mind the browser. Okay, so now that's there. Will it show this? Boom. Check it out. See, we mess around. If y'all ever want to learn any of this or know what I'm doing, I'll totally tell you. No gate to keep. I don't have a gate, so, you know. but keep your dog off of my lawn. I don't need his turds. You pick them up, okay? You don't leave your dog turds on my... Does that make any sense? Diane's like, I'm lost. I don't know what you're talking about. Here we go. We're on our group. You can tell it's our group because it says the creative juice, right? So you come over here, it's our group. It's not my group, it's our group. You can post whatever you want on here. I believe the technical term is the creative juice group, but the link is in the description down below. You could just find it in any of my videos. It's in the description of any of my videos, so you can go and click on it. And everybody's here. Here's Carol. She was posting some stuff earlier today, or that might have been last night. I dropped a comment because I saw the snow machine. I saw this like crazy snow bus. You see her crazy snow bus right there? First off, the poop emoji thing is awesome. But the crazy school bus of like, that's in Canada. It has the leaf on it. You know that they need that crazy off-roading ice machine, or it's called like an ice machine.
Said at Becky Dash is the Justin. At Cassie _ is _ Angelan Spot. Said lol makes total sense. I had to put up no dog poop signs.
Yeah. Ben, here's a poop emoji. Yeah, quit letting your dog poop on my lawn, or I'm gonna put up a fence and I'm gonna keep you out. But I don't like when people do that, at least in my yard. Like, please don't. And I was talking to Carol too, where I dropped a comment about the Rocky Mountains and the what was I talking about? You can see Patty. Here.
Yes, that's
the gondola. The gondola. Have you ever been on a gondola? But I saw this gondola and I'm like, ooh, there's one in the hometown I grew up in, and it's really cool. It goes over the waterfalls. But these are in the Rocky Mountains. So I was like, ooh, I want to go there, Carol. That sounds pretty awesome. Here's some stuff Cassie was doing. She was messing around with some magazines, which is super fun. And the watches. Just taking some random stuff and making some random stuff when it's free. I think she was saying they're free, right? She got these from a free one. Oh yeah, from the free pile. So when they're free, you don't have to worry about it. So just go crazy. The majority of these magazines behind me were free. Some of them were 50 cents, but the majority were free. So just go crazy. I think the hardest part is when I really like a piece and I'm like, oh, I love that so much. Then I kind of get nervous because I'm like, I don't want to ruin this piece. Then I'll go and be like, oh, okay, well, I'm gonna buy 3 of the same magazine and we'll fix that problem right now. No, it's just kind of funny. Here's some more from Carol. Let's go on. There's so she was making these funny ones. It's cool because it's like mix and match of the magazines.
The one, Cassie. The watches.
Yeah, that was fun. And just having fun. This one's just having fun too. And I think I know that picture from like a Harper's Bazaar. I think I've seen that before. And Becky sent me some road signs. Colleen's gonna send me some road signs. We're gonna use those road signs in our Surreal Collage landscapes because I want to make more of those. It's not something I'm really good at doing, but or that I've done a lot of. But we made that cat one, and ever since we made it's the Cat's Catch at Feline's Peak. That's the name of it. I know it's a little long-winded, but I like it. It's the Cat's Catch at Feline Peak. I can't show it to you now because I don't own it anymore. So that's the problem. It's probably down here in the post. Here's Becky's post about the live stream that we were all hanging out in. It was really fun. So there's Colleen's comment. Becky, you can go and reply to her comment.
Colleen Jacobs
Here's this one.
Said I'm doing a challenge with Cassie on the same magazine.
Oh, nice.
Patty X said you are also creative.
Yeah, and that's what's so fun about it is everyone's just playing around and having fun. And I encourage everyone. That's what I really want to encourage out of all my channels. And I don't know, I want to say it more. Maybe I'm not saying it enough. Is my encouragement is just to make some stuff. Have fun and make some stuff.
Said, oh, Colleen, that is cool.
That is cool. This one here, I was thinking about stealing these. I think this one Colleen might have said something on. I don't know if I replied to that. She said she wants it. I don't know if I was gonna steal the balloons potentially. If I don't steal the balloons, I'll let you know. Oh, here's Becky's book. This is so funny. The cat
advertising watches on various food and coffee cans. Then I saw the guy with the soup gun on his head, so I just combined it together.
Oh yeah, I saw the soup in there. I was gonna say something about the soup, but then I said something else. I forget what I said, but I did notice the soup. I noticed this cat. I can't help but notice this cat. He's so funny. I love his face. He just, this one really gets me right here. But this is, well, you could read it. I read it all for you, but this is Becky's. Oh yeah, you can see all that now. So this is just all in our Facebook group. You come over here and you just follow this group and then just be a part of the community. And oh, there it is. This is the one that set me up. This one's now, I want to make more like this, but I don't know. I haven't been able to replicate our greatness here that we all made together. We made this together. It was really fun. And then I finished it up and now it's not mine anymore. But it's really inspiring for me to make more stuff like that. This is inspiring me to make a glue book. This is what Becky's gonna send me down some rabbit hole here about making a crazy glue book. There's that cat again. That guy's funny. I like him.
Diamela 8153 said that was so fun to watch.
That was really
Colin
fun to watch.
Jacobs -Y9S said on my wall.
It is on Colleen's wall. Looks so good in the paint. It looks so good painting. Looks so good in the framing and the frames. There was my little alert. I'll try to alert y'all on here. This group is not for me to promote to you, but I just wanted to let you know that I would be late that day. So I'm not on here to like promote. I'll chime in and throw some stuff in here just to look around and stuff, or throw some stuff. Look at Lexi's piece here. This is crazy. This thing is crazy. And they're off of the magazines that I sent her. So that's what's really fun, is it kind of goes full. This is awesome to me. This is what I want to see. And some of those were from magazines that I sent y'all too, but it just says it right there. So I just want to talk about this. This makes me happy. I sent her those magazines and she was able to create something, and I was able to spread the joy of making collage art, and I'm super happy to see stuff like that. And she made a really cool piece. I really like it. That's a crazy frame too. And I was talking to her about it. I'm like, you need to pull that out and sign it. That's a great piece of collage art right there, and I really like it. Her other one, I don't think maybe it's on here, but she made another one too out of some magazines that I sent her. Now I've sent magazines to people and they left. They're gone forever. I haven't seen them for a long time. And it's not sad, but I was hoping that I'd get to see some art out of them. That's kind of my stipulation. Not a stipulation. I'm just like, go make something cool with it. I'd love to see it. So you can come and post it over here. And trust me, I have so many magazines. It's just having the money to send it to everybody. So that's why I got to finish some more collage art so I can get some more money and I can get some more magazines. It's an ongoing thing.
Said that's cool.
Sounds really cool. We got Becky's more for cool glue book. This thing is crazy, man. I want to see the full book. We need to flip through. Becky, once you're done with it, you need to do like a live stream and explain everything. Explain yourself. Explain what's going on, because it's interesting. We want to know where some of this stuff came from. No gatekeeping, Becky. You got to tell us where the goods came from.
At Colin Jacobs -Y9S.
Stuff like that. Oh, here's some magazines. Slow. Cassie got those. It's okay. We all go at our own pace, and not to mention my comment thing's really slow. So Cassie there has those. I was gonna show y'all. I just saw these, so the lady gave them to me. Sherry's her name. Her mom collected magazines and gave me a bunch. I wasn't even gonna take these Nat Geos, but then I was like, it's like the third or fourth time I'm over there, and she gave me these ones, and I just threw them all in a box, and they're all mixed up. But these ones are from like the 70s, 1974. I have a bunch from the 40s, 50s, 40s, and 30s. Bunch of Nat Geos from the old one. There's Cassie has some in that picture right there that I sent her, and then I sent her some newer ones from like maybe the early 2000s.
Said it will probably never be done, but in a couple weeks I can probably do a flip through and tell about my book.
Yeah, that'd be really fun. That'd be awesome to see and hear and see the details, because we see this picture and our eyes are like, whoa, so much cool stuff, but you can point out some stuff like what we're going to show here. So now that I'm done, I just wanted to show y'all that. We're going to come back here. I wanted to highlight this more, but I don't know why I haven't gone through here and showed everyone's cool stuff that they've been making. Here's a big problem. You think my problem? This is nothing. this ain't nothing. That was a joke of me just showing behind my stuff, but there's a bunch more that I have. I'll show you the pictures. It's nuts actually, but I did get this organized, so that's nice. More stuff. Please go check all this stuff out and see it if you haven't seen it. Check it all out. That chair, love that chair. That chair is really cool. I don't want to leave anybody out though. Let me go down so you can see some of the stuff that they're making there. It's been a while, so I want to kind of show this stuff
Said
off.
You have issues, CJ.
I do have issues. There's another one from Cassie. This one's fun right here. I'm gonna start showing these more. I don't know why I haven't been. There's Lexi's space, so Lexi's working on her organization. Maybe that was an inspiration, because I needed to get mine done back here, and you'll see this in some of my videos, a better shot of what it actually looks like. And here's some more. I like this one too, Cassie. This one's really cool, how it's just so blended. I'm not the paper ripper, but we still have to do that. We're gonna do that today. These live streams, there's a lot going on, but that was really cool. I like that. It's like some transfer. Oh, she explains it here, the process of what it is.
_Angelanspot. Said I love that chair too, don't know that it would feel good to sit on those.
No, I don't think so either. I think I might have said something like that where I'm like, oh, the chair's awesome. Maybe I said I'd use it as a hat. I don't know what I said, something like that, but I definitely thought that the chair is gonna hurt. It looks cool. I'd have it in the corner, and that's where I put the bad kids at. Like, you go sit over there in the chair. This piece is really cool, like that one. There's some more of Lexi's space. You can come and check these out. What is happening, Colleen? Cool, where'd you get this picture from? I want to know. I know this was for Easter, but I want to know. Lexi's comment is like, kid or something. What is it? Oh no, that was mine. There's comments down there. They're very funny. I'd imagine there's some comments on this picture right here. But super fun, super fun. Where you find that picture at? Here's some more Becky's glue books and stuff. So we've all been following the journey of that. And here's some more Lexi space. It's kind of repeating or splitting up some of these. So you got to keep on going down. There's another cat, Mr. Whiskers or something. I think I've seen an ad with a cat like that, but maybe not. Ooh, look at that. I like that. That's nice. It's vintage. It's vintage. Oh, there's Colleen. I like lavender. Did I say
Cassie
that?
_Angelanspot. Said thank you, Becky.
I don't know if I said that, but I really like the lavender farms out here. We have some beautiful ones in the Mount Hood National Forest, and you got to go to Hood River and then drive up, but it's so beautiful. Lots of bees. Hope you're not like allergic to bees, because they're all over the place. But man, it is so beautiful. And you go and cut your own. It's like cut your own lavender. But the place is beautiful. It has one of those like windmills and stuff, and they have like lavender yogurt or ice cream. Lavender yogurt and ice cream and the honey and all the lavender soap and all that good stuff there. But you go through the fields and you go and cut your own lavender. I should show you all that this summer, because it is so beautiful and it's so much fun. And I mean, the dog's funny, but I think of lavender every time I see the lavender fields. Anyway, there's more stuff on here. Go check it out. It is the Creative Juice Group on Facebook, but the link's just in the description. And you'll know it's it because you'll see my little juice collage that I made there. And yeah, Orange Citrus, that's who she is. Okay, bye-bye. Did it go away? Did it go away? It went away. Okay, we're working on our setup over here, and things are going steadily, smoothly. What I wanted to ask y'all, and I meant to tell this at the beginning and see if you want, but we'll let those go and I'll get a drink.
At Patty X said those Easter bunnies are scarier than clowns. At Cassie _Angelanspot said sounds amazing, lavender can't grow in Midwest clay soil.
Okay, yeah, it's the national forest pretty much. It's at the bottom of the national forest, so it's very Columbia River Gorge. If you know, you've probably been around or seen some videos or stuff. Really beautiful. Hey, over here. I gotta remember, camera's over here. Oh, you can't. Well, I'm in the corner. Whatever. This page is gonna get big. Prediction 2026. This page is gonna get big, but I really, really, really appreciate y'all being here. I really do. It means so much. I enjoy it and I love having fun with y'all. But as this grows, I would ask you for your help. Would any of you take a wrench would any of you want a wrench? You come a lot, and if you want a wrench, you don't have to use it, but the wrench gives you moderators power. And I just want to give all of the people who come now a wrench, so we know, so I know who was here from the beginning. And actually, I was gonna say something else, it slipped my mind, but it would help me remember everyone that knows. And now it's kind of like a little, I don't know how you would say it. It's kind of like a badge or something, because I can't give out badges of, like, I don't know, I think some YouTubes can, and maybe once you're up to it, it's like, oh, I've been a member for so long, but there is no members. But I would just like to give y'all wrenches.
Said I'll be a mod for you.
Okay, so if that's what I mean by a wrench, you'd be a mod. I'm trusting you with the power, but the power is just to show you're an OG, an OC, you're an original creator. You're an original creator of the channel. So we have Becky, and I think I can just say, oh, this thing, it's still on the starting screen.
8153 said indicates an OG. At Patty-X said I don't know how to use it, but I'd learn.
Yeah,
that is so
and
sweet.
You don't have to use it either. Indicates an OG, yes. Would you want one, Diane?
Is underscore Angelan Spot. Said I had a wrench and it became a full-time job on a channel that live streamed 24/7.
Yeah, you don't have to use it at all.
Said original Collager.
Original Collage. I'm gonna give you can manage block words, change chat modes, in live, and also have, you don't have to use it, so that's the point to it. I was telling Lexi it, and she's like,
said no.
Okay, you don't need it. You don't have to use it either, and it's just to kind of show. So it's just I'd learn, and then so you could use it if you want. If you see people doing disrespect, I promise you, this page is gonna get a lot bigger. Had a wrench and it became a full-time job. You do not have to use it at all, so it doesn't matter. I just want it so you know that you're an original of the channel. Okay, I just tossed out a couple. Anyone else, if you want one, when Lexi's not here, I was actually trying to push it on to Lexi because she keeps telling me no. And so I'm like, I'm gonna get you, but it ain't, you don't use it. You don't need to use it. There's no, I'll delete them. They're right here. I'm moderating. I'll moderate. I'll do the moderating. If I have to pause for a second to kick somebody out, I'll do that, because I don't need anyone over here talking trash, and I don't want them ruining my channel. So it's not up to you. I'll deal with that. But you can see.
Said CJ, we'll talk later about what you will allow in your chat and one blocked.
Yeah, and you don't have to do much.
Said a mod can post links.
Yeah, I think so. I think you can post some more stuff. I don't actually know the power I just gave you. Oh no, oh no, oh no. But I don't care. I trust y'all, and I'm just let y'all do what you feel is right. And if if someone's in here spamming links or doing crazy stuff and they don't have a wrench, then it's, you can see them come through. Did you see the one come through in Twitch there? They posted their little link.
Said I am so blue.
Oh, you're all blue now. Yeah, so it's just whatever. I just wanted to show some love to y'all and just wanted to pass it along. If y'all change your minds in the future, I'll ask in the next couple live streams for people who weren't here today. Kelly, I've gave Kelly one.
Post links and kick people out.
Yeah, and you could just put them on mute, put them on timeout, put them on timeout. I'm just saying that we're gonna grow here. I know we are. YouTube, they kind of hold me back a little bit, but I know. I just know there's a feeling inside me that says just keep going. I enjoy it, so I'm doing it regardless. But there's a feeling inside me that says something's gonna happen. But I don't want to lose contact with y'all. I want y'all to actually give y'all the power. And yes, we're gonna make more cool stuff. And then when the little people come through, they're like, "You suck. You can't make art. This isn't even art. Collage isn't an art." Then we could just say, okay, then go find your channel. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I don't think we're going to have too many problems with it. I don't expect you to do anything. It's right here to my side. You can say, CJ, the chat, and I'll get over to the chat. Mute everybody. Just delete. Grenade. It's all in good fun. Anyway, what was I doing? Energizer. We're vintage collaging today. No, wait, no, we're not. Skip, stop. You got it. It's Energizer Bunny time. Thank you, Becky. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Cassie is Angelan Spot. Said we had a huge bot problem on the channel that I was mod on. I had to constantly block adult channel ad bots.
Oh, do you want a wrench though, Cassie? You don't have to do anything. Yeah, I don't know if you answered my question. Sorry, I don't think I gave you a wrench. You don't have to. There's no pressure. No pressure. Just wanted to. Just a way to say you're an OC. You're an OC. You're an original creator. Or somebody said it better than I did. Original collager. You're an original collager. This camera might be a little high. Hey, look, you can see I'm actually skinny. Did you think I was fat this whole time? Me wearing hoodies all the time? Oh, Becky, thank you so much, Becky. I really appreciate it. Becky sent me some stuff. And she gave me some tea.
Back to the beginning. I didn't know what happened. First minute as a mod and I was lost. Cassie is Angelan Spot.
Fine, I'll take one.
That's fine, I would take one.
All right. No worries. And it kicked you back to the beginning. Well, Cassie, if you go back to the beginning, back in time. Anyway, thanks for the tea. You know, I do drink tea all the time. And then this is washi tape, I take it, right, Becky? I don't know if you told me that. I see some cool stuff with some writing in it. Becky sent me this stuff. Super nice, super cool to send me this stuff. I want to see what kind of washi tape this is. This is washi tape, right? Could be wrong.
Cindy models creativity.
Cindy
said, how did you start collaging? I first discovered it in middle school. And I wish I would have known more about how popular it is.
Yeah, me too.
Now I'm getting back into it digitally. I am playing on the Shuffles app. At Becky Bokern. Said I send tea with all my happy mail.
Yeah.
Becky Bokern. Said yes, Washi.
Yes. So for me, collaging, and so I wonder if you've done, and maybe you can help me give some, Sydney, you could give me some info. Have you used the Pinterest ones? Some girl she's not a lady. She's a lady. At the gym showed me her Pinterest collaging, and it was so fun seeing it. I wonder if we mess around with that a little bit on the channel just to kind of do some digitally just for fun, because we're not really doing it, you know what I'm saying? We're analog collaging, or mainly, but that, I appreciate it all, just me personally. I just don't appreciate the AI-ish. I don't have appreciation. I'm holding firm. I'm just joking. I'm an old person, I think I just started like a year ago. My page is only a year old. That's when I started collaging again. That's when I first started collaging. I'm only collaging for a year. I've never collaged ever before. I'm an artist. I mean, I make music and I used to do a lot of stuff. So I guess content is I have the content stuff, but I've never been a famous content creator either. So I don't know how good you can listen to my advice. Take it with a bottle of sodium.
I've been pushing boundaries on it. I say go for it.
Yeah, I think it'd be fun to just a little fun game to play on the stream where we can then just because you can type in and say, oh, this picture, she said a cat, grab a cat. Okay, grab a hat, put a hat on the cat. It's just fun. It is interesting, just something to play with. But for real, I want for real collage art on my page or on my wall. And that's what I do. And I'm not as good as a lot of people because...
Said you were all so young. My first collage was when I was a sophomore in H.
Oh, okay.
In 1968.
Hey, that's all good.
I am OLD.
That's all good. That's not that big of a deal because you got the veteran skills and, the know-how. And then you bring in some different perspectives. And we all remember that. I don't know if you remember from our birthday celebration live stream, we saw Picasso and he says your age is what you say your age is. And he says he's 39. Here's something. I'm not gonna show the note. This thing's really cool though that you made here, Becky. This like little flyer here. Well, she wrote me a note in there, and then we saw this on the stream. But if you haven't, anybody who hasn't seen this, or you're watching this in the replay and you're seeing this, you should check out Becky's stuff and her partner's there. Here's her code. Let's see if this code will stay on the screen. You may be able to scan your TV right now with your phone, and you would scan it and it will take you to all Becky's. It's her link tree. So you could see
yes. You almost listened to me.
I almost listened, huh? Did I pass it? Oh, we should listen. Now you have a wrench now, so we're gonna listen to it. Well, you hold the power.
At Cindy Models Creativity. Said it's fun because it's limitless and it's accessible right on the spot.
Yeah.
I did an hour live playing around with it and I had a blast. I'm new to it myself as well.
Yeah, we should mess around with it just because what I think of is that it can be a way to spark some creativity. You know, like it's not like, okay, I'm not trying to make that to sell it or anything. Maybe you could. Some of them look really cool. The girl that works at the gym, she was showing me hers and I was like, whoa, you blowing my mind with that stuff. But I think for me, what I'm always looking for is a way to, you know, spark some creativity. I always say that, get your creative juices flowing, spark some creativity. I definitely think that it would be, you know, a cool way to get your juices flowing, you know? Yep, she wields a wrench. Don't hit me with that wrench, you know?
Said I will wield my wrench.
So anyone watching this in the replay, definitely go check out Becky's link tree here. It's totally worth it. You would enjoy her live streams. And I want to see, no, I've already seen live streams of Becky's on her own page, but she was doing a collab that time. And so it's something to think about watching, because I've watched some. You let us know, Becky. You let us know in the Facebook group and just tell us when. Becky sent me some cool clippings. Look at this folder. Super cool. There's some gems in here. Some really good gems in here, and y'all are gonna love them, and we're gonna love them together. We're gonna make some collages. Let's save that for next week though, or for Tuesday, because today I told y'all we're gonna do vintage, and that's rare for me. You know, it's pretty rare. So us doing the vintage collage. Although I have some magazines that I would be happy to pull out on you. There's some notes. I don't know if Becky wants me showing these notes, but was it this one or is it this one? This one is where Becky's at. So there's some cool, like how she knows some of these people. She went to school for 2 years there. I don't know if I should show you all this information, but it's really interesting. It's super thoughtful, and she knows her. It's fun because this is her local magazine. This was so fun to flip through. I really enjoyed it. We'll look at more of this stuff on Tuesday, so it's only a few days away, and we're gonna dive into the clippings she gave us because we're making a surreal collage landscape and we're gonna have lots of fun. You know, I wanted to finish this. I'm all over the place, ain't I? It's crazy, man. So do y'all remember this?
Colleen Jacobs -Y9S.
It'll talk sometime. It will. I promise. It'll get there. It's just I guess I don't need to finish this right now.
I have no idea how to use my wrench. I just messed with people before.
Yeah, it's just
Said the folder is from where we get our snake food.
Oh, really?
Said you can read the notes.
Okay, yeah, we'll have to flip through that. We'll flip through it all on Tuesday. So I did cut out circles, Colleen. I did cut them out. Little circles. Even though, well, they're not really circles. They're like olive, or, you know, they're olives. They're like olives. I guess I won't mess with it right now, but I was thinking of cutting the map and then changing the cut and maybe ripping it. I'm not a page ripper. I'm not a page ripper. That's going to be weird for me, but I may rip the page to make it like the country's divided, and then we'll cut all this text out. I was thinking a golfer, because, you know, we're talking about the poop being down here. If you know, you know, and maybe putting the golfer up here. He's hitting these little coffee beans at this guy and you can see them, but the golfer needs to be in the right position, and I found one, but it's just not the right color. And I have a different golfer magazine. This one's like a golfing fashion magazine, which is crazy. I love that. But see how he's hitting. Let's see if you can see. If he was down here hitting the right size, the right scale, the right color of shade and stuff, but he's down here hitting those up, that'd be pretty funny. I don't know. We have to mess with it. It's just, it's still sitting here to let y'all know I didn't forget about it. I like it. There's still a couple others that we didn't finish, but that's how it goes, you know, and then you end up with a video.
Yes, the horse blue coffee. Cassie _ is _Angela_Scott. Said rip it, I like that idea.
Okay, maybe we'll do that in a second because I don't know how good my vintage stuff is here. I have some really good vintage stuff that I know where it's at and everything. It just smells a little bit, but I've been kind of procrastinating on doing it because I don't know why. I don't know why I've been procrastinating on doing it, but it's way better. It's my type of stuff to collage with. It's the ladies' home journals from like the 40s, and they're funny. They're so funny. So I like those, and we should do some collaging with those soon because you would love it. That's where my orange cola comes through. I feel like the consensus now is that people like my orange cola collage, and it's cool. I like it too. It's just I can make more like that. I just haven't been doing that. Here's what's just happening while I'm just talking.
At Cindy Models Creativity said, have you considered the idea of doing a double live collage session with another creator?
Yeah, that's kind of what we're possibly thinking here in the future. I just, and I want to do a lot more collab and come back around a lot, and we'll start doing it. Me and Becky are gonna do some. I promise we're gonna do it. I'm just hit a year on the channel, so I'm pretty new and trying to get my footing under me, and I'm still trying to get my stuff set up.
Said I found Mod Podge over the top seam to cover the smell of some of the old paper.
Oh, okay, yeah. That's a good tip because I put some baking soda in. I'm trying. It don't really matter. We'll pull it in. I'll deal with it, and they're cool. And I promise you, they're cool. We'll pull them in. I have a stack of them. Yeah. 10, 15 of them. You know which ones I'm talking about, right? The ladies' home journal. They're bigger. It's not the newer ones. They're the old ones from like the 40s, and they're big. And they're awesome. They're funny. I was gonna put her sitting on this fridge, but that might be a little inappropriate, right? Like these guys, because they got the fridge open, and I mean, I don't know if it's funny because it fit right in my mind. But they're like looking in the freezer, but it's upside down. I mean, I don't know what's appropriate and what's not appropriate. I was thinking maybe if you since she's a kid, I don't know. That's. Maybe the best vibe. Not a battery.
Said make prints. Just saying.
Make some prints. Oh, that's kind of look like a copy. I don't know if the Energizer battery is that cool, but her in the frame and the telephone. It's the telephone, right? Are we down with this vibe and we'll start looking for something? I know it's kind of hard to see on the black. What should I do? I should do this. Oh. It's a long one. Dang it. What the dang? Okay. Oh, she's sitting on the frame now. That kind of looks funny. Kind of cool. We can figure out. Okay, you could tell me, do you like her on the outside of the frame like that or the inside of the frame? I'll show you real quick, and then you comment how you like her inside the frame and coming out like that, and we find something for her to sit on, or was it more interesting with her sitting on the edge of the frame where you just see that little bit? And then I was thinking telephone on her head, and we'd cut off her bow a little bit, but we might put it in her lap. We'll see what we do. In the frame or out of the frame? That's your question. That's your question. I have a funny piece. Red book. You probably know these. I have some of these too, No, you don't. You don't know that. But you might know in the future. We'll see. There's a tab here with an apple.
Said out.
Out. Okay. I have this apple. I also have this sandwich. I also have this mayonnaise. I love this arrow though. So let me get this. I don't know if this is for this collage, but I just saw it and so I marked it. So I guess since it's marked, would you a choppy chop?
Becky
chop.
Said yes, sitting out of the frame. At Cassie _ is _
out. Okay, we got out.
Said out.
Out. 3 outs. Great. Do you
at Cindy Models
think this works with her?
Said setup looks great.
Awesome. Are you talking about this setup here, or it's sitting up here maybe? If you're talking about my setup, here's a plug again. On Thursday, I show you my whole setup behind the scenes. That's probably not what you're talking about. But if you want to see everything from my cameras, my microphone, how I organize my magazines, and how I'm going to start putting all my art on there on Thursday, check that one out. It's going to be fun. Do you think this works with her? I think she gives it some color.
Said on.
On. All right. Would we put this in her hand, or would we put it on her head? or would we even use it at all? Because I have to cut it out. So if we're not going to use it, I don't want to cut it out. I'll save it for another day. It could go on her head, because you've seen that, where they put the apple on the head.
Y9S said put that apple on somebody's head.
Okay. Would it go on her head? That was perfect.
Said, I know, you have to watch with kids. I have a postcard auction catalogue, and there are some inappropriate things.
Yeah,
I do laugh, but should not.
It's funny, and yeah, we're just not going to do that. These guys, I just saw this picture, and it would take a lot to cut around them all, but I ain't afraid of no hard work. Don't threaten me with a good time. We can cut all around them. But flipping it over kind of gives a dimension. But maybe we'll put, at least a grown woman's skirt there, and not a little kid's skirt, something. Should this go on her head? Would that be funny, or should I save it for something different? I don't know what else I have for her, so that's the trick. I could slide this phone into her hands there, at least so it's down up under her. I just put a little cut right there, and then she could have this phone, and the phone could go away too. So my heart isn't set anywhere. Colleen thinks it goes on a head. Would it go on her head? The arrow, the apple, and the arrow. I like the sandwich too. Who puts mayonnaise on their pickle? Or on their tomato? They just tomato. This is a lettuce sandwich with a tomato slice and some mayonnaise. Yummy.
Said her shoes are in the pile of mayonnaise.
Oh.
And Patiettes said an apple on her head wouldn't be inappropriate at all.
Oh, yeah, I think that would be pretty good. The mayonnaise. Oh, sorry about that weird sound effect. You got the idea. The jar and the sandwich. Get rid of the knife. The jar. Take off the lid of the jar. And then her feet are dipped into the mayonnaise jar. I love you guys. You guys are so awesome.
Said save it.
Save it. Okay, we might save it. I'm going to get the mayonnaise. Things can change. Let's go and mess with it.
Said her expression could work with the apple. I just don't know, because it looks pretty huge.
It
Tears
does.
of joy.
It does. So let's just try it, because what does it take? We could cut it out, and then we can take it away if we want to take it away. So it doesn't hurt to mess around, and then we can, find some other stuff inside that magazine, which it's pretty fun. Have y'all ever read the Red books? Do you have any of those Red Book magazines, or have you seen them at all? So that's the question. Yes or no, and tell me your experience with them if you like Red Book magazine, because I do have some more of them, but I haven't really dove into them, and I think they're not like the stinkiest magazine haul of all times. Those magazines are gone. I don't have those anymore. But they're just a little old, a little stanky. Try not to bring too much stanky place into my place, but it's all right. I have a bunch of them out there, and they're in a bin, and so I kind of go through them out there, which I haven't in quite some time. Probably just because I have so many magazines right now that it's like I haven't even looked at 20% of my magazines, if that, just because I've been stacking them. I just don't say no, and I gotta learn how to say no. You guys are stronger than I am. Lexi's like, I'm not taking your stupid magazines. So funny. But she's taking them now, but she didn't want to, because she needed the space, and I was cluttering up her space with my magazines. But it's just funny. I don't think Colleen wants to take any magazines from me anymore either. I'll start filling her up with stuff. But I just take them, and I've been better about it. Today, I just saw some magazines for free on the side of the curb. They're here, they're out there, and I started looking at the pictures on the face crook. And yeah, I decided not to.
All the rage with our moms back in the 60s.
Oh, really?
At Cassie _is_Angelan Scott. Said it's been years since I have seen one. They used to be in the laundromat and doctor's offices.
Oh, okay. Yeah, and I can't really remember. See, I didn't know them until, some years ago. So I don't remember them as a kid. I don't really remember my mom having a lot of magazines, actually. I always had magazines as a kid, but they were the newest, coolest music magazines and stuff. and that's what I put on my wall. That's what got me. You know, if we go back to what started me in collage, I wasn't a collage artist. I didn't even know what collage art was as a kid, you know, but my whole wall of my whole room, not my whole wall, the room, even on the ceiling, was covered in magazine clippings. I just grabbed a bunch of stuff. I couldn't afford posters. I think I described that on my website about me section, because I was like, what's my past in collage? And I remembered, I'm like, my whole bedroom was covered in magazine clippings because I couldn't afford posters. Yeah, I'm pretty young. Not as young as you think I am.
Mom saved Good Housekeeping magazines.
Oh yeah, those are good ones too. And see, I don't remember Ladies Home Journal either. But once I found those, and I was just starting to collage, and I saw the Ladies Home Journals, the vintage ones. There's some from like the 90s. They might even still make, I don't know if they still make, I think they might not make them anymore. But the ones from like the 90s, 2000s and stuff, I'm not talking about those. The Ladies Home Journals from the 40s. You see those magazines, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. And they're just, I love those. They're just so funny. They always have the funniest expressions on their faces and stuff. And those were my favorite vintage magazines. And I have a good 40 or so, or not 40. I have a good like maybe 20, maybe 15, 20 of them. They're kind of shredded up because I did cut through them because I knew they stunk. So I kind of was cutting them up like randomly, just trying to make a stack of like the best clippings, and then I would go through them. So I have a stack of clippings that are all potential collage ideas that I just haven't even touched. So we're gonna get there. We're gonna get there. I realize y'all like it.
Said David Cassidy CJ. Lol.
Is that? I don't know the rest. I don't know the reference. See, there I go being young again, huh? I'm not as young as you think I am. Well, I'm an early 80s baby.
So Cassie underscore is underscore Angela Scott. Said the vintage ones are the best. I love my old 1930s, 40s McCalls and Life magazines.
Oh yeah, I have a few of those.
Said the ads are crazy, too, in the old mags.
Yeah, they are. They're so interesting. I would send some of those to y'all as well, but I wouldn't do that to you. I don't want you having stinky magazines, so I appreciate it. Like with Diana, I was like, hey, she doesn't want none of my stinky ones. I understand. You know, when they're older, they just get bad. These ones are a little more stinky than they should be. I have a few that aren't
Colleen Jacobs that bad. Said your walls.
Oh, my walls? Oh, my walls behind me. Oh, my walls as a kid. Yeah, they were pretty crazy. They were pretty wild.
Cassie underscore is underscore Angelan Spot. Said, oh yeah, crazy ads. One said that buying new furniture would put a smile on your husband's face.
It might, you know, depending on if you got him a nice love chair or, you know, a nice recliner or something. Until he goes and checks his bank account, you know, then he might not be so happy. But it depends what you do on that furniture with your husband. Just messing around. But they might put a smile on his face. He'll be out there sleeping, watching football and stuff, you know. It's so funny. I don't get caught up in that kind of stuff anymore. I used to be into like all the sports and all this stuff and watching it just like consume my life. And it's like, I don't even care. These celebrities anymore. I could care less what they're doing. I don't care who won what rigged game. I don't care what fake movie they're putting out next. It just doesn't concern me anymore. And I just love, you know, living my life and enjoying my life, and I don't get caught up in celebrity gossip and drama and all that stuff. It's just a big distraction from stopping me from caring about what I want to do and what I enjoy. And when I found collage, man, I was like, wow, I can't believe. And we were just talking about that a bit ago about like, wow, I wish I would have started earlier. Man, I wish I would have started way earlier. But, you know, it's here now, and I'm super thankful, and I'm not, you know, taking it for granted. And I'm going to keep on doing it and making cool stuff and meeting cool people and having lots of fun. And I really enjoy it. And I know, ooh, got a little aggressive there with that little paper. This is old paper, gotta remember.
At Patiettes. Said Cassie, right? Can I say boobs since I'm a mod? Ads for enhancement. But diet ads continue.
Yeah, I think so. I don't think we've got many children tuning in here. Okay, I did cut that out just for funsies. And, well, I told you some random stories. Yo, y'all just wait. I've lived about 8 lives. I'm on my 9th, but I'm not a feline. Hopefully I have like 12 in me, but I'll tell you, I've lived some crazy stuff and I got a lot of stories for you. I think they'll be enjoyful. They'll be enjoyful because some of them are crazy, some of them are sad, some of them are interesting, some of them are weird. How'd I end up in that situation? Well, I'll tell you what. Well, I'll tell you when we get to that point. We might be too tall because this is too tall right now already.
Said ghost honeybee. At Cassie _
Yeah,
Angela.
there's now I know the emoji.
The cigarette ads are crazy too in the older magazines saying that they are healthy. Like what?
They'll help you breathe better. They're gonna help you breathe better. They lied. You don't say that they're liars. They wouldn't make that up, would they? That's a real picture of the earth. No, we're gonna go down. We're not going down that hole right now. Okay. It's probably too tall because I know we're this is the size of my picture frame, so I want to stay in that aspect. I don't want to get too crazy. I do want to get crazy. So we got these pieces. We got them
8153
to the side.
Said no, put her feet in the mayo that is on the tomato.
Yeah, down here, right? Get rid of this.
Said there. At Patiettes. Said I saved some ads, we should collage them.
Yeah, we do some stuff with it. We could put her feet in there and it could be too tall, and this is kind of big. Let's just keep her plain right now. We're getting the pieces and then we can throw some more at her. So let's see what else we find. Just throw some stuff at her.
CJ.
All right, we'll mess with it and see. Does she need some spaghetti? It's Giorgio spaghetti. Let's see what else is in here. I don't really remember. I did a quick flip and that's how I saw her. Ooh, we saw that. His face. He likes that. No, this is Lipton soup. It's some Lipton soup. You just add water. Just add water, kids. Oh, the vintage Coke and the fries and the ketchup bottle. I like it. It's not for her, but it's cool. Oh, it's that girl.
Said, oh, that might work.
There she goes again. Looking like she just stepped out a magazine or something like that. You know what I mean? That's on key, okay? That's right on key. It's like you totally know that, right? You totally know what I'm talking about, right? That's gonna be in that funk playlist. I'm gonna put out a funk playlist next month, I'll mix it up. I could give y'all some modern music as well. I'll make those playlists for y'all. Just fun, creative, juice stuff. But I think I'm gonna put out a funk one next. And watch, that song will probably be like number 1 or number 2. She just stepped. Oh, no way. It's that girl. This is the most viewed video on my channel. It's got like 800 views. Can you imagine that? It's viral. I believe that's her, but she was, I put her on a boat. She was like going down like, Italy,
like Colin Jacobs Y9S. Said lol.
My brain. Anyway, she was on the boat. Someone commented on it and said she's like a time traveler and she's on the boat. It's an old collage of mine, but it's literally the video that has the most views on my page.
Said the Breck girls were a big thing back when.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So I think it's her still. And I had her on a boat. You've probably seen it. It's from a Ladies' Home Journal. It was from a Ladies' Home Journal. I believe it was. Pretty sure. Well, no, because the timing, maybe it's a different girl. She just looks the same. So maybe they were, a big thing. I didn't know that. But this is from the 60s. The other one, maybe the other one's from the 50s. But I used her in a collage. I don't have one video that's over 1,000 views on my page, just FYI. And I'm sitting here building all this stuff out. Look, if you build it, they will come. You know, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. Things are gonna happen. I like her. I want to make a collage with her. She's something else. And where is she at? She's at the pyramids. She's in one of those places. She's in Egypt or I don't know. No, this is like Rome or something.
Patiets said I'm still watching replays.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, there's a bunch of them on there, and I'll just keep making them. And that's how I figured they put me in the timeout or something for posting too many videos. That's why I'm worried about posting a video tomorrow and then posting one on Thursday. I feel like the videos are good, but I worry about over posting because they put me in timeout before for thinking I'm spam or something. And it's just it's kind of sad that that happened, but that's why I need your help on tomorrow's video.
Jacobs-Y9S said OMG, one of the first videos I watched you make live stream.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it was pretty fun. I think it was a fun collage. She was like on the boat and I put her cat and her little clock and stuff in the boat.
Is __ said Athens.
Oh,
Patiets.
Yeah, that's probably
said Athens.
Yeah.
Patiets
Boom.
said Cassie Jinx.
Got it. Yep, that was it. Please correct me when I don't know where I am in the world, because I definitely don't. Ooh, those combs. I like the combs from Ace. So I saw this when I was quick flipping. I like them both. We gotta get back to our girl here. I'm getting sidetracked here, but her arm, that's sad. I need your elbow. I'm gonna have to put something on her elbow or something. But I like it, the color and the tint. Those Nat Geos have this crazy tint to them. And the pictures are just crazy looking. We put some baby powder on her head. Johnson's & Johnson. Okay, there's a baby coming out. Could have a baby popping out from the side. I'm just gonna slide you in here just as a, reference point potentially. There's a finger that could be grabbing her out of the frame. We got some weird jump rope, ice cream cone jump. Oh, they're wooden. Those are some vintage jump ropes right there. Interesting. I'm just kind of perusing, is that what they call it? Looking for potentials. I have a couple more magazines right there, so we'll see if we can find some more. I saw that ad. Oh, when I was flipping through, I saw all these girls. Maybe we collage with them in the future, but it is hand drawn. It's not something I'm normally collaging with. But look, 1, 2. We got them over here. We got a third one. I think we have a fourth one. This one looks cool because of just the angle. Like, I think I could make something cool with that, but then now I need to texture. I can't like put a real life picture in there, in the next to that. Woo, just got a whiff of something or other. Oh, when I cut the page of cutting that girl out, this was the girl on the other page. So what movie is she from? What movie is she from? Little lady dress.
At Patiets said, I know, you would have thought photographers and editors would have thought ahead to give us full body parts.
Yeah, I'm gonna take her. I'm taking her for something. It's not that picture. Maybe. I mean, maybe she needs some stuff like that in the background. I like this picture. See, you can see one slice from my blade, and I cut like 5 pages deep. Dang. I gave you the business. These are like, there's Girl Scouts and Boy Scouts. It's interesting. Oh, some baked goods. This dude, I want to collage with this guy too. I don't know how he ain't gonna work in this collage, I don't think. He's something. Oh, Jello. It's not Jello. It's a fake Jello. Well, it's the original Jello. This one's not original. It's gross pudding. That's some gross pudding.
Diane Miller 8153 said small apple. At Diane Miller 8153.
Yeah, I saw that small apple.
Said cut that out.
Cut it out. I think. Did I pass that? Oh yeah, that apple. So what happened? Yeah, I cut them. They're messed up because when I cut that page out, there was apples on the back of it. So, oh, that's what I meant to do. Oh, I can't. Nope. Sorry. I like the idea, but the piece, I need to keep the other one. I need to keep what's on the other side. That's the sacrifice to magazines. Like, you only get one chance. There's only one thing, and sometimes you have to choose. I chose to keep the sketch of the girl. I could keep the pudding. I'll just cut this out. I'm not going to cut it all the way out, but just do that. Love that sound. Make some ASMR videos. Oh, it's the salt. I don't think we're going with a food theme actually right now, but we might, because we do have the other stuff. Oh, look at those legs, girl. Those legs are shaved. All right, we're going to... Some of these are funny though. I don't know what I'm doing, but I'll maybe use them in the future. Seen these ads before, just a little different. I have more vintage magazines, so we'll pull those up. Ooh, take a drip of that. It's not gonna taste bad at all. One a day. Stick one a day. It's cherry flavored. It's totally good for you. You know, because we care. We want to make sure that you get better.
Said pudding could be on her head.
Yeah, so we might do that. That's kind of what I was thinking with it. Oh, why is this cut? I don't know. I guess it's cutting some. Pineapples.
At Cassie _ is _ Angelan spot. Said she spilled the pudding.
She spilled the pudding. That's kind of the look on her face too. What if that was on her lap? If she had the spilled pudding on her lap, that would be interesting too. I'm just grabbing pictures now because I don't care. And then we can have them, and so we don't like, where was that? Where was that? I think Lexi and I were chatting about that, about like how, you know, your mental can only keep up with so many magazines. Ooh, nice shoes. It might read it, Colin. It might. It might.
Said, oh, the blonde profile pic. Great for arrow.
Oh, for the arrow. For the apple and the arrow. I think I already skipped past the one that she's talking about. Well, yeah, I skipped past a lot. They're all here. Oh, she's right here. It was this one. Oh, because it's red. It's red. Okay, well, we got it. You know, it's a red book. Hey, look at her on the front. I will cut you off the cover. It's a weird magazine cover. Weird design for back in the day. I found some pictures. I'm not gonna do that. I might just make a video out of those. Okay, this one's old too-ish. Oh, it's 90s, dang it. It's not that vintage. Oh, we already flipped through this one before. I think you remember that. Okay, so there's some stuff in here though that could work. Oh yeah, I was gonna use that for something.
Colleen Jacobs -Y9S said no.
No, wrong girl. I want to use this girl with the apples as well, but the barrels of apples. So she was in my mind when I was looking at that other apple, and I think that I could cut her out and have her dripping that. I could get the arrow, these crates in a different spot, because this, you know, her pantyhose over here that's what the ad's for. Anyway, that's probably not it. Oh, she's crying. There's no place like home. No place like home. And you know, I was thinking about those guys with the freezer when I was looking at these pictures. This all just happened like a little hour or so before I started, because I was like, oh yeah, what's the business? I was thinking of this jewel girl on top of that freezer. No, coloring's wrong. Coloring, it's all off. It's all wrong. The tone, it's all wrong. I have these. That was, you know, with 65 or something. So it's funny because I don't think I have a bunch of Nat Geos, old ones. I don't know, I get all off topic, you know, don't worry about that. Just kind of chill out. But these ones I just got, and they're from 1974. But the vibe, look at the pictures. Like, I can't really think of where I have. There's Twin Towers, huh? In it, ain't it though? I don't know. That might be a different city. Kind of looks like Twin Towers up there. The vibe of the pictures, like, I know they're not the highest of quality, but they were in those times, right? And then the paper is pretty good in here, but you can see, like, ooh, that almost looks good. Like the train. I'm gonna just cut these out. We don't know what we're using. I'm gonna just cut them out, and we'll just kind of mess with stuff, and that's kind of it. These are vintage, okay? It's 1970s. They're still vintage. I'm not a liar, okay? 20 years. Ask Lugal. Lugal will tell you that 20 years is vintage, which means my car's vintage. Oh, but look at the vibe of these pictures. And I don't know, I'm not the hugest Nat Geo fan. And because I could flip the page and they could be, you know, sacrificing a goat or something. But so I got to watch out here. But just I don't know, the graininess to the photo. The photos, that's interesting. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. You tell me what that is or how that's used. But is the light catching it? It's kind of dark. It's like a prison cell or something. I don't know if he's like in a prison cell or what's happening here. I guess you could read it. Oh, it is. It is. It'll read it. Oh, look at that girl.
Said, do you have a favorite collage artist on Instagram at the moment?
I don't. I wish I did. I follow a bunch on, you know, here's a sad story. Well, it's kind of sad. You want to hear me cry? I just had a problem with Instagram, so I don't, you know, I've already said this story a bunch of times. Sorry, y'all. I've told the story 10 times. I'll tell it again. I used to have a problem with being on Instagram too much, so I've learned not to be on there. I try not to be on there very much. But when Collage happened, Colleen, it's your fault. It's Colleen's fault. She's like, oh, you should do this Collage stuff. And I've never done Collage before. I didn't know what it was. I've heard of it maybe once or twice around here, around there. And found another cool picture. But I got into it. I was into it. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm into it. And then it started burning me out and stuff. And I'm like, oh no, I'm falling into the trap again of being on Instagram too much. So I don't get on there. I probably have like 10,000 followers or something like that on there. That's not a flex or anything. That's just from being on there and being addicted to Instagram. And so I don't. There's some cool people. I follow some cool people on there that are really good artists. That I found them from, you know, Collage and messing around with that, and I'm probably saying the word wrong. But that's just how I say it, okay? Collage. I say Collage. Oh no, what are they doing to that pig's butt? Gotta watch out for these pictures. You know what I'm saying? No, but there's lots of. I marked this. I just thumbed through this just for a second, and there's some really good collage artists. Man, Collage was just so crazy. Everyone was making really cool stuff. If you want, are we following each other on there? We might be. Follow me. Send me a message. I'll follow you back. I follow everyone that I do collage art with, and I just thought it was really cool. There's so many cool people on there. So many creative minds and people doing it. It's just the wrong platform for me. And I mean, I know it's inappropriate. I don't know if it's inappropriate. Well, you know, like that could be spouting out behind her seat. Here, watch. You want vintage? No, I'm just joking. It's just silly, just a silly thing. I'm just messing around. It's all good, YouTube. You just calm your little horses down. You tell your little algae thing, your chatbot, whatever thing, to go take a break.
Becky Bocurton said Instagram is fun, but it's overwhelming.
Yeah, and it just really depends on your vibe, you know. I used to be like, that was my, no, it's not. I'm a MySpacer. I was famous on MySpace. I probably told y'all that story. You want to hear it again? No, you don't. Anyways, I was once upon a time famous on MySpace because one day, I've never told this story. Here's another fun story for y'all. It's really stupid, and I'm just cutting some stuff out, so I might as well tell it. I'm walking through, and I just drove down there today. I was downtown Portland, right downtown today, and they're setting up for the Rose Festival, which is a big fair festival that they do at the waterfront. And the waterfront here is sucky. It's just one strip of grass.
Cassie _ Angelan Spot said, I kept finding myself scrolling when I meant to be reading my book today.
Yeah, it happens on there. I was into, I don't know. They're just not showing the right stuff. They changed all their stuff. It was cool to keep up with friends, and then it turned into where they don't show you your friends. So that's not fun to me. but I don't need to keep up with some of the people that I was keeping up with because they weren't good influences for my life. So that's the whole thing. Anyway, let me tell this story. I was walking through the festival downtown at the festival, and all of a sudden I'm walking with one of my friends, and these girls come up to me and they're like, "Hey, you, come over here and enter this thing." And I'm like, okay, oh, you know, what is this? Win a car? You know what I'm saying? Come win a car. Oh, this ain't gonna work because I ruined it already. They told me come and win a car. Yeah, you wouldn't get the visual of it anyway. It was supposed to be silly. It ain't gonna work. And, you know, it was like write your name down and win this car at the mall. You know what I'm saying? How that thing was. And so I was just like, yeah, okay, win a car. Put my information down. 2 weeks later, the modeling agency calls me.
Cindy models creativity.
Let her read the comment.
Said, what's your favorite platform? I just want to learn more about collage artists in general.
Yeah, YouTube is where I'm at. That's my main thing right now. YouTube's my main thing. Thank you, YouTube, for letting me post free videos on your platform. And I'm just trying to stream on Twitch as well. And we're using the Facebook group, which is still a lot for me, just so y'all know. I'm trying to create stuff, so being super social is tricky. But anyway, a week or two later, the modeling agency calls me. I'm like, how you get my information? Oh, those girls, they weren't actually trying to give away a free car. They're actually looking for people for their modeling. They're scouts for modeling agencies. So apparently those girls thought that I was model material, which why? I don't know why that was the case, but it was the case. And so I pop up over there, right? Bear with me. I show up into a room, 20 women and me, and I walk in there, and you know, you get me. You understand how I am. I walk into a room of like 20 women with my personality, and I'm just like, to everyone, I don't know why I'm here. Why am I here? They told me there's some money or something. Someone's gonna give me some money or something. Read this line for some Levi jeans. And I read the line and stuff, but I was messing around with these girls while I was sitting there in the waiting room with their moms. They were all with their moms. A bunch of moms and their daughters are in this modeling agency. Anyway, so I end up there and talked to them. And then I went home and I'm done and whatever. I was like, whatever. I'm reading this line for Levi's ads. Like, I don't know what's happening and how this even happened and why I'm even here. It's not what I want to do. Okay, it's not what I want to do. And just give me the money. Just cut the check. Okay? And they wouldn't cut the check. But I go home and then I get a message from this lady. She's like, oh, it's you from the modeling place. And I'm like, no, how'd you find me? And she's like, oh, MySpace has put you as a recommended person.
Said Romer Bearden was the first collage artist I became aware of a long time ago. I was hooked on it from that point.
Nice.
At Colin Jacobs-Y9S. Said, ha 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 ha.
Anyone else who knows your post your favorite collage artist, so she could go check them out as well, and we can all go check them out because I don't know a whole ton of them actually myself. I'm just kind of messing around with magazines for fun. Anyway, yeah, found out that they recommended me from her on her Facebook, which we don't know each other at all, and it wasn't like how, or not on Facebook, on MySpace. And then all of a sudden, hundreds of thousands of people giving me friend requests on MySpace, and all of a sudden I have hundreds of thousands of friends on my MySpace account. Like, oh, that was the only time I've ever like been viral, and it was some random thing where they just decided to put me as a recommended person, and next thing you know, I have hundreds of thousands of people follow me. And I made music and stuff at that time, so it was kind of weird. It was a weird thing. Hope you like that weird story. Anyway, that girl. Yeah, I'm not a model, okay? It's not a thing. I don't have the skin for that. I don't have the tone, it's all wrong, it's all off. Anyway, here's a potion. Maybe if I drink this potion or smoke out of this pipe right here, maybe. What is this? And what is this? That might not be appropriate.
Jacobs-Y9S said this is great.
These random stories. I told y'all I have stories that you don't know. Oh, look at this guy. He has some stories. He definitely has some stories. The flat top. The flat top is my jam right there. I used to have a flat top. I skipped past these guys and he's drinking the moonshine. Oh, no. This magazine's funny. I mean, the texture. I see this and I'm like, oh, look at the texture of that picture. I don't think you can see because of the camera, you know. don't really get it. This was just silly. Why was I doing that? I don't know. I thought the spout came down. Get back on track, CJ. What you talking about, Willis? What you talking about, Willis? We got some buildings. I really love the buildings. But how do the buildings work with the texture? I like buildings popping out. Now, if this building right here, this building's roof, the roof is on fire. We could open it up. We could set it on fire. I like this one though because the subway too. Subway. I know we're changing. This is funnier. This is more like, ooh, like you know, something's happening. So we have a train. I could totally change. She could just be this and we could just bloop bloop. I don't really know yet. Just looking around. I just limited pictures, you know. See, now if we were doing modern, I have thousands behind me. I don't know if there are thousands behind me, but I can find a bunch.
Becky said we don't need no water, let them.
Let the fill in the blank. I think I posted that somewhere where I'm like, I started writing the message and I'm like, you know what? Dot, dot, dot. You know the rest. You know who it be. So I like the train, right? But the train is ending. But I say you cut off you use that part of the train. I don't know if you're going with me. But then the train is coming out of the frame. I really like the railing there. But you know, I don't think that works with this girl. But let me just see. It's collage, you know, we're just messing around. So nothing has to be, and I can finish this later, you know. It's a thingy that, you know, when you do thingies, things happen. That's my video on Monday or tomorrow. I think I'll post it. It's like how to make collage art without overthinking. I actually think that'll be helpful. I think that if you think too much, then you think your dreams away. I don't know. The line. So I'm actually thinking no right now, but I'm just looking, just sneaking my peepers. I like the train, but the building, but this girl, this is not it. Okay. This girl, this train, and this. Oh, I don't know. I like those buildings. Those buildings are clean. We have more of those magazines. See if we can make sure we don't come across the cow getting sacrificed. And,
said, could the girl sit on the train?
She could sit on the train, and that's what, you know. So now that I'm looking at the train, right, it's cut, but I can get it back together. It's not Humpty Dumpty. All the king's horses and all the king's men can put this back together again. I could cut just the train and the tracks out, and I can get the train to go back together. Because the window of the boxcar. And then, so it's going more serious. This was way more playful, but this is going to look more serious, which will look really nice. It could look really nice. Do you want a fun and jokey, playful piece, or do we want an art piece? They're both art pieces. Do we want a masterpiece, or do we want it to look like really good? Like, it depends, because it could look fun and funny, but I can make this right here look very artsy and very like impactful. I mean, we need a meaning and stuff, but the train and the tracks can go in the frame, right? But then the train could pop outside, gets off the tracks and could pop outside the frame coming from this angle, but then the train goes behind the frame. Extract the train from the top, so then we have all the buildings free. The buildings could still be incorporated piece by piece.
Said girl on train.
Girl on train. We got one for girl on train. Vote time. What's the title of this video again? You choose. Making collage art live. But you make the rules. Make the rules. You can out. Oh yeah, let's stab ourselves. That's real fun. I'm gonna take a drink. Do you want the train? We could save all this stuff. We can make more with it. It's totally fine. I think we can make a really nice art piece here if we mess with the train. This is my Saturday night. This is what I do for fun. This is what I do. It's how I live my life. I don't make donuts in the off season. I make collages. I don't get paid for it very much, but I do it. It's what I do. I'll get paid one day. You watch. This page is going to be popular one day. You watch. Without the models. Without the modeling endorsement. Maybe they'll give me some hair products. Something. I don't know.
Said we have the wrenches, CJ.
Someone's gonna have to wrench me out, bop me in the head with that thing. I'm gonna cut this out while we're just sitting around. The train looks pretty simple. Oh, you spoke too soon.
Said keep part of the brick buildings too.
Yeah.
Color on them and atmosphere.
Yeah, and
Said girl in frame separate piece than train.
Separate. We got. We got a mixture. Let me do a cutting and then we can make a choice. It's the cut. Final cut. We'll mess around because we're just messing around anyway, so nothing's final. You know, I always final them up without you. No shade. I just usually go. I actually finaled one up and you guys aren't gonna like it. Oh, I don't know if you're gonna like it, but I needed to just say, okay, it's done here, and it's done sitting over there. I want to bring it out. Where is it actually? I don't know where it's at. I don't know. I mean, I can't show it to you now. I was gonna put it in a frame and spray it and flip it over and reveal it to you and be like, sorry, sorry about that. But that happened.
Patience. Said fight on Saturday night.
Saturday night. Collage fight. Is there a market for that? Is there a niche for that? Showdown, the collage showdown. We're gonna do so much fun stuff on the channel. I know we're getting warmed up. I keep telling y'all that, I keep saying that, but we're gonna do so much fun stuff. I know we were talking a few streams ago about us all getting the same magazine and what I'll do with that idea. I'm not ready. I got too much happening right now, but I will be the host and we'll go and we'll do like everyone collages with the same thing, same magazine or the same clipping or something similar, right? And then everyone can post what they're doing on Facebook, and then I can pull up the window right now to see what's happening live. We could do some fun stuff.
I thought this was a democracy.
No, this is a dictatorship. No, it's not, because everyone has wrenches now, so I don't know what this is. I'm just gonna line this up so it's kinda-ish. No, this is all just good fun. I'm just gonna...
Cindy models creativity.
Put that there.
Said yes, that's fire. At Colleen Jacobs -Y9S. Said could she sit on the rails and hold one of the carts?
Oh, that could be a potential idea too. The rails look really good. The brick... Who mentioned the brick? The brick's texture.
Said I don't. At Cindy Models Creativity.
Don't.
Said I'll definitely join.
Don't. Yeah, we don't know. That would be fun. It'd just be funny.
Said T carrier wrench. Just some brass knuckles.
Oh, okay.
Said dictatorships are the rage.
Brass knuckles. Love that. They're all the rage nowadays.
Said I do not carry a wrench, meant to say.
Yeah, we get it. But the knuckles, the brass knuckles. That's for real right there. I remember having a pair of those. And then my mom got me with them. Like, what are you doing with these? But mom, that kid's been picking on me. And I'm just a little CJ over here. I had to give him the business. Okay, I'm gonna cut this. Kind of. That's the thing about Nat Geos. I've got some cut off pages. They're never sized right? Am I right? They're never sized right. Unless I'm making miniature frames. Oh, I'll show you those.
Becky Bocone.
I don't want
Said
to
Patty, you're hilarious tonight.
we're gonna make some collages together. I just whatever. You'll see it in the video. I had to sacrifice this clipping that we had, but I can fix her later. But we're gonna make little collages for these frames together, and then they're gonna go over here in the background sometimes, and they're really fun. They're just like my other frames from IKEA, but they're miniature, and I think they're really fun and cool. So we're gonna make some fun little collages inside of those, and I think that's gonna be a fun thing we're gonna do together as well. But also then it'll end up on my wall over here, and I like them. They're really fun. And we're gonna do that together for fun. It's all for fun. So what we do here, train car. She could hold a train car. She does have her on her lap. Could still be the telephone on her lap as well, which she could be calling the train, or you know, the vibe fits the similar vibe is going on. The buildings are really cool. The buildings are really cool. We have other pictures of the buildings as well. Which could be a different angle, could go on her hat, or could pop out of the top of the frame. Could be out of the top of the frame.
Said Ty Becky, my son just said orange guy was evacuated from correspondence dinner. Loud bangs. At Cindy Models Creativity. Said tell us about that X-Acto knife. Looks pretty elevated. At Cassie _ Angelan Spot. Said show up to school with a bull hoof print on your thigh and the bully's stop true life story.
Oh yeah. This one is just off of Amazon, which is cool though. This is, I don't know how, if y'all care or whatever, but since you asked, this is like padded, or not really. It's rubbery, so you can grip it good, and you see the hold there on the side. You can hold it a little bit better for me. And when I was cutting a ton of magazines out, it's more steady. For me, it holds better on my hand, because I don't know the way I hold. I'm left-handed, as you can see, but the way I hold things, that rests right there, and it's flat and not rounded. So there's the brand too. It's just you can find this on Amazon, and I could give the link sometime. No affiliate or anything, but they do make them in the USA. These are made in the USA, and I thought one day it would be really cool if they had a true point of creation one. Like I got a sponsorship, or I made my own, teamed up with them, made my blades in the USA, and everyone could have them. The back is how you tighten it on there. It's not expensive, you know. Well, compared to X-Acto blades, it's like, you know, 12-15 bucks or something. It comes with some blades, but you know, you can get cheap ones at the Dollar Tree, the little round ones. But I like it. No one's really asked me about that, I guess.
Said it, Cassie. That is interesting.
So let me do this cut. Oh, my music stopped. I want music too. It's not fair. I'm gonna do this. Oh, mamma mia. Oh. You can't see the front here because the shadow. Click, clack. Click, clack. Okay. Precision blades. Made in the USA. Pretty cool. Pretty cool.
At Cindy Models Creativity. Said that's fascinating. Link the product.
Yeah, I'll have to do that. You could send me a message on Instagram. Sound like you might be on Instagram. I'm just on there at True Point of Creation. My links are all...
yeah,
they're on my...
_Angelan Spot. Said yes, they thought if a bull kicked me and I was still walking, I wasn't to be messed with.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy. We come from different eras, don't we? It's wild. Ooh, you could see the train came up right there. Okay. I see.
Said ergonomic blade.
Is that what you call it? Oh, I saw Becky's blade. Hers is yeah, that's taking the pain right there. Okay, cutting on the top of the tracks. I know it's going to be a little weird because the wheels, you know, the wheels on the tracks go round and round, round and round. We can bring it back together. If everything messes up, then we can bring it back together. I just changed my blade, thank goodness for this, right before we started, so it's nice and sharp right now. I don't hesitate to get rid of rails, as you'll see in my video tomorrow. it's gonna show. I don't think it's very long too, so if you want a shorter video, it's probably like 20 minutes or something. It shows. Oh no, did I cut? I did.
Diane Miller 8153.
Maybe I don't need to
worry
about
south,
that.
The train is coming off the tracks and away from the building.
Yeah, it doesn't have to. Doesn't have to. So it's not coming off yet.
Cindy Models
the thought in my mind
said I bought a set from a local hardware store. I didn't like how jagged it would cut. I also didn't know what type of scissors, so I ended up getting some scissors that are for sewing. They're very thin.
Yeah, and so what I was thinking, the track is, I don't want to really remove it right now in my mind. What I was thinking is, though, to give your eye a view. You see what I'm saying? Like, keep it on the track, because it might need it. Now, the sky is going to go away. I hope you're not married to the sky, because I divorced the sky a long time ago. I'm just joking. I am definitely an off-the-page type of person. This would be in a frame, and if these are gone, I could actually pull the buildings, but I have other buildings too to give more dimension, and because I would like to see something up here. I'm just gonna for sure the sky's coming off anyway, one way or the other. One way or the other. Why do I keep singing that song? I must have been listening to like some old playlist. Hey, I do that all the time. It's what I do. I listen to music. I have a whole bunch of playlists. You know, music is kind of one of those things though where everyone's got their own little taste and stuff, so don't take it personal like I hate this music. It's like, okay, just don't listen to it, you know. But I do have a bunch that a whole bunch of different vibes, and maybe putting on a different vibe may get you thinking. Now, here's what my daughter does. She makes playlists for themes of characters. She writes stories. I told you that. She writes these stories and they're really cool. I can't tell them to you, she'd be mad. But she has all these like full-on worlds. She should like she should write movies or write books, like, but she just doesn't want to let other people enjoy her stuff. But man, she'll tell you her stories and they are so crazy and so in-depth, and she makes characters behind them. She draws the characters. She writes the whole story in her mind. It's all in her mind. She could just tell you the whole lore and all their stuff that goes along with them, which are way deeper than any type of movie that you see these days. Like, they have all this stuff that goes with it, and she's super talented with her creativity. It's the craziest thing you've ever seen. But she makes playlists and listens to playlists and listens to music to write that gives the theme to the characters, and it's really cool, and it's very helpful, and it's something that's interesting. And I listen to music all the time, and that's why you see a lot of my shorts have music behind them, because some of my collages were inspired by music and by the song. And I'm like, oh yeah, I want to make one based kind of with this vibe, and then I'll make one with that vibe. And sometimes it's the other way around, where I just pick the song afterwards. But music can be very inspirational to make it, and you can take it into collage art. Some people might not think about that, but that's definitely where I'm coming at, and why there's playlists on my website, so you can just listen to it. You can add it to your Spotify. You don't have to follow or anything. It's just, you can just copy all those songs in one click to say, move to my playlist, and now it's your playlist. And you can delete stuff and remove stuff or add stuff. Up to you. Just something else I like to think about. Amongst the other things, you know, still thinking about that old modeling thing. You know, what if I would have read that ad better? Levi's. I could have been a Levi's model. That wouldn't have worked out very well. But I did get MySpace famous out of it. I don't know. They weren't the reason why I got MySpace famous. It was just that was just a coincidence, because the girls that I was like messing around with, you'd call it flirting. I call it just being me. You might call it flirting, but I was just messing with them all because I'm the only dude in there. Not only is there like 20 girls that's trying to be models, there's their modeling moms that are in there too. And I'm just like, hey, throw me in a room, see what happens. Nothing good. Well, nothing good came of that, I guess. I didn't become a Levi's model.
Diane Miller 8153.
It'll read it, and just give it a second. It's like, you know, what's his name? He stutters a lot. Forget his name.
Said the Tim Holtz scissors from Ranger are very good.
Oh, that's a good tip. Any more tips? Any more tips on good gear to get? You know, my scissors are cheapos. They just fit my hand right. I bet you there's better scissors that would work better for me, and I probably will look into that one day when I have money to invest in more supplies. Supplies are expensive. Art supplies are expensive. I'm just gonna sell some art to get more art supplies. That's my life. It's all good though. It's all fun. And if you can get more cool stuff. My scissors are cheapos, but they fit my hands right. I have some nicer scissors, but they do not fit my hands. And that was a waste of money, so I've never bought any more scissors after that. I was like, stick with the El Cheapos. El Cheapo. Then I don't have to worry about them slipping or fitting my hand all weird. It's also because I got weird hands.
Said Diane, yes, I love Uncle Timmy's scissors.
Oh, we're not listening to the same beat, but you know, it's one of those jazzy, fresh background beats. Bye-bye, Sky. You see, I don't hesitate, and I'll say it in my video too, is like, I know it's there, you know, it was there, but no one's gonna know it wasn't there now if they didn't see that. And they have no clue. Clue. Ooh, looks so much better. You look beautiful. Yeah, beautiful as a projects could look. Here's another story. Who wants another story? I'll give you another story of what happened today. Very funny, silly little thing. Okay, so I'm thinking of going off the page, off the page, on the page, off the page, on the page. More train, less train. What do you say? I think it's gonna read something. Oh no, it's already did that. Okay, story time. I was in a big high-rise building today downtown Portland. Why? You got to put in a code, right? You got to put in a code to get into this. It's like, you know, you think they're condos downtown, the high-rises. You're downtown in the city, not just down there. You're in the city, you know what I'm saying? You're off of Burnside. You may know Burnside, maybe not. Anyway, went off of over there. It's like off Jefferson, actually. But it's down there in the high-rise. I'm like, okay, let's see what this building's like. First off, dude sleeping on the ground right there. Fully, all I see is his sneakers popping out. I'm like, what? Okay. This is crazy. I feel bad for that situation. That's a different situation. But you get a vibe of what's happening where I'm at. There's just people all over, tweaking all over. And I'm like, all right, don't mess with me. First off, don't mess with me. I'm a nice guy until I'm not a nice guy. You know what I'm saying? then things will change. I walked in there. I had to put the buttons in. They gave me all this information. I put in the buttons, and then I go. I'm like, oh man, this sketchy elevator. Go up this sketchy elevator. Stinks like cat pee. Super bad. Like stinks like cat pee. Really bad. And then I'm like, oh, it can't get more worse than this. Like I'm trying not to breathe. And I get up to the 6th floor. The elevator opens. Smells like human pee. It was so bad. It was so bad. And then I go into the unit, get into there, got their keys, get into the unit. And it's the tiniest little thing, like so small. I mean, like 200 square feet or something. There's a bathroom, there's a little kitchen in the living room, and then the bedroom is all right there. And I'm like, dude, who would buy this? Man, you done like fell and bumped your head. You done fell and bumped your head because this is not a good investment, bro. This is not it. What are you doing? Why are you going to pay like $300,000 for this like 200 square feet in downtown Portland in this building that is like, your only good investment in there is if you got renter's insurance or a mortgage insurance. Because it's a mortgage. You're buying this. It's not an apartment. Your only good investment is if you get like really maxed out mortgage insurance, and then, you know, that tweaker down there sets the building on fire, and then you get an insurance claim. That's the only good that comes from this. I don't know what's going through your mind. It's just, anyway, there's my rant of the day. But that happened today, and I don't understand people. I don't understand. It's some mortgage, some real estate agent told him, you got to buy. It's always a good time to buy. You know, you can't lose. Real estate only goes up. Like, dude, remember what you're listening to. Remember who's benefiting from this scenario right here. So it's just weird. Anyway, that's my story. I'm sticking to it. You go live up on the 6th story of some buildings. What's wrong with you, man? It's no good. It's no good. It's not. I don't know. Sorry if you own one of those. That's what I'm thinking. The train, the thing, the dimensions now. I love the train. I love the buildings and stuff, but just trying to see. I don't know. Y'all ain't even seeing this whole thing. Okay, I'm done ranting now. We can get back to collage now. She could sit on the building, but then she's out of the frame. Does the frame go away? No. I like the frame. How to make collage art without overthinking collage art. She still needs stuff. Like, she needs stuff. Does that phone look too modern? Someone call me a train. All right. Well then. I messing with the dimensions here. Google probably muted me. They said Google muted me. They said those are things to be don't talk about that. We got real estate investments to sell. Oh, silly little willies. Nope. Okay, I'm back to searching. I probably got muted here, so probably no more comments happening. It's YouTube for you. You know, they let me out of jail and then they let me talk again, and then oh, look at this dinosaur. He looks cool. Let's switch it. Look a couple more and then I might just wrap it. 5, 4, 3, 2. Where am I at? Okay, well, it's 3 hours. All right, Google probably muted me, so anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and cut it off. I don't think that they're gonna let me talk anymore because they don't like me talking. So I'll just go ahead and stop the stream now because I don't want to get in trouble anymore on YouTube. That was my rant for the day. I don't really care. I'll finish this collage later. I'll finish it with y'all Tuesday. I have another video on Monday. No, I'm putting a video out tomorrow, and then it won't have a rant in it either. I have one on Thursday. I'll be back on Tuesday. I'll be back on Tuesday. I have one on Thursday, and then we'll try to do it again. I'll try not to rant off and YouTube won't mute me. All right, y'all have a good night. Go create something awesome next time.